Romans. Romans chapter 15. Let's see how they work out today. Another one, get me Romans. Let's see. So they're 10 and 1. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the Scriptures, might have hope.
That's why I'm here. That's what we're going to do. Y'all all right with that? Let me ask y'all something. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could say you want to be saved simply because you don't want to look like a fool to people and say you don't want to be saved. I guess I done been in between. I kind of been in that lapse over the course of time in my life to where you do want to be saved, but you don't want to be overly committed. Anybody been there? Or anybody there? That's true. You want to be saved. Because what happens to us is we kind of want to fit in on both sides to where I don't want to die and go to hell, but I don't want to miss out on having fun. It is. You could be there. I want to be saved. I just didn't want to get overly involved. I seen people growing up in church, just like me, they were too saved. Just looked like they were just too much into it. Just looked like, just looked like you couldn't do anything. And that was actually just the struggle of letting go of the world. I guess one of the hardest things to do is to let go of the world. And you don't get strong with the world. I heard that man years ago say you can't get strong with the world, son. You know where you want to try to suit both sides and try to fit the appetite of salvation, and then you still want to fit the side of its people and things and family members. I still want to appease. I don't want my peer group that I loved and I spent more time with to look at me differently and start to criticize me because I broke away. But you got to look at the estate that the people in there criticizing you. That was a hard thing to do at first, because you do tend to try to straddle both sides. But at some point in your life, you got to sit down, you got to take a stand, and you got to choose who you're going to serve. A different world when Mushab brought the people out and he crossed them out, he didn't give them opportunity to choose. When Yahushua got them for, he was taking them over, who they called Joshua. He told them they're going to have to choose. You got to choose who you're going to serve. And then he was able to speak for him in his house. And that's for every man, too. It's just been honest. A lot of stuff has gotten sloppy. It's gotten sloppy. Because when you put a man over something, this hurts us for learning who we are and what we're supposed to be at. Because we let too much stuff go to where it becomes detrimental after a while. Because you're responsible for your home. Just like that garden. I know I'm responsible for that garden. Oh, he's responsible for that garden. That's who he put down. He said, I put you there to dress it and to keep it. That's what he put him down. He messed around and let the woman control him. Before you know it, he put on what she put on. So you can love a person and you mess around, you'll love them to death. You'll love them to death. You got to be careful. People leave driving. A lot of folks don't realize you ain't going to do no good without no man. I don't know why people think they are, and they'll try to him. It ain't going to never be no opportunity. Nobody going to take that from me. He put me here to dress it. I'm going to tell you what to put on and how you going to wear it. Because when he come back, he going to ask me why I'm at. I'm not going to be hid behind no tree playing with you. When he called me, the book done told you now, everyone that do it evil, you hate the light. I don't hate the light. I'm going to come too. When he called me, I'm coming. That's just being honest. It's at some point in some time, everybody got to start taking a stand and look at who you love and who you going to serve. And it'll begin to be a point of people keep straddling, people keep playing, people try to do, and we try to be patient. But at some point, we got to realize our time running out. You could waste up so much time with people at the while, you mess around and you don't even make it in. Because you know if people are honest or not. It ain't hard. You know you're not honest. You can't cover so long. It's showing your behavior, it's showing your laugh, it's showing your play. You say, you just honest. You as you're killing time. And it's like, for what purpose? It don't scare you enough to think about that you're going to a cruel grave. You're going to die a horrible death. Working out, playing, shopping, going to everything you do. You're going to die, and none of that stuff going to benefit you when you go to no grave. None of that stuff, when you got to stand, you got to meet this man for judgment. You got to be right. I mean, on the last Kamashi, what they'll call Thursday night come before day, Wednesday night, that little side just hit home for me. Just really looking at, I lay aside some stuff. Isn't that right? It ain't a sin. It just be a weight to some of y'all members a weight to me. I'm going to lay you aside, though. Because you're going to become sin. Just got to lay you aside. That's all I do. I got to run this race with patience. Like Indiana Jones, I be patient. I be studying. I got to be patient. Listen, y'all too sad me, can't drag it. It bet you go somewhere where you can be happy. I ain't here sad. I'm here serving because I want to be him. It's in my heart I want to be saved. It bet you go somewhere else. You go ahead and die a horrible death. Just sit back. You can go and play for a while. Man, time going to catch you so fast before you know it. You're going to be out of here. You'll be laying up on somebody's deathbed with tools all in your body, and ain't no prayer going to get you in. And by the time you try to call to come back to Mr. Yahuwah, you're not getting in. That's why I don't go out there to play around. I don't want to take no chances. Some of y'all have had the opportunity where you screwed up and he done repaired you and done gave you mercy. Some of y'all had the opportunity to go out there doing and come back. I ain't going to find out if it'll work for me. I'll never go and try to pull his card and say, oh, you let Valerie do it. Oh, you let Shoulders do it. I can't Chanel, we know cousin, but let Chanel do it. No, I can't use that. I just call it ain't mean whoever there. I'm not using nobody for no justification for me to commit no sin. I'm not using, listen, some of y'all here got that mindset. You gonna use, no. Now, one of y'all I'm gonna try to use and say, he showed mercy to Ryan. I know, no. I'm not gonna try it. The mercy he showed me is the fact, hypothetically, if I seen Ryan do something, he gave him mercy, gave him recom, which is the operating for mercy, and he spared his life, it'll make me say, Miss Ryan been me, I might not have got it. And make me anything, make me more feel say, I wouldn't try it. There's some stuff I just wouldn't try it. Y'all all right? I'll just put this up here right quick. Let me see something. Goodness. What's that? Who? All. I don't know why. But if you say so, Shamut. Shoot. Say that 21:22. They call this Exodus. Who? Allah Shamut. I said 21:22. Make it 19. Let me see. I'll play with this a little bit. Y'all know what I done candy grills with? I done lost my memory. Man, look here. Did you just tell me to kill myself because I lost my memory? That man just told me to go kill myself. You both be like, no, hold on, preacher. You know what I'm saying? It'll come, they just said, kill yourself. That's 21:19. Listen to the book. Let's see, I got to play with this a little bit. Listen to the book.
If he rise again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quit.
No, I don't think that's what I want. Well, see if it's 22. No, 22. Let's say 22:19. Listen.
Whosoever lieth with a beast shall surely be put to death.
Yeah.
He that sacrificeth.
Some of these guys need to be careful about sleeping with the ugly women now. The ugly women got to look at these ugly guys. It could be anybody. Don't worry about it. I just throw it out there for GP. Listen. I ain't want to be overly righteous. Listen.
He that sacrificeth unto any Elohim, save unto Yahuwah only, he shall be utterly destroyed.
I know I've been guilty of that. Anybody been guilty of sacrificing other God? That law just said right there, you're supposed to be utterly destroyed. You're supposed to be obliterated. We've been guilty of that. That's your law. That's the law. Y'all not good with the law? If you serve and worship any other God, a lot of times people make their marriages gods. People make their children gods. People make their houses God. A lot of us done did it. You just haven't been really aware. Because you know what you'll do? Some of us have gotten houses, and we said, the Lord done blessed me, or Yahuwah blessed me, however you want to go. Both ends, Barak, Yahuwah, Barak. And before you know it, you start putting in overtime. Then you try to make sure if he gave it to me, surely he'll want every room filled. So you start going to put yourself into debt to get cards and stuff, to get stuff so you can get it. Then you start trying to put in time, and you're dog tired when you get off of working 2-3 jobs and doing extra and getting yourself in debt to try to fill up the rooms and do stuff. Then you try to make sure you keep it all cleaned up real nice and pretty so people can speak well when they come and they see it. And before you know it, you guilty right here. Because you won't put that time in, Mr. Yahuwah. Man, when we getting out of here? Man, you go to man and ask the man, at work from the time you get there, you behind. Put in, work through break and work through lunch and still behind. Doing more work than more people. And then you ask them, y'all got anything extra I could do? So I could wake in some more money so I could pay this debt off. Well, sin is a debt. And how much time you put in, you know what's bad? How many of y'all got these college loans? Brandon, you got no college loans?
No, sir.
Do you think you're better enough?
No, not at all.
How many of y'all think Brandon think he's better enough? How many of y'all, if y'all could, y'all would just give Brandon all y'all college debt right now and take his Walmart card? Yeah. But in saying that, so now you think about this. You gone to school for 2 to 4 years, 6 years, whatever the time has been. And through that time, you've accumulated debt. Just like from the time you live until you heard this. You've been accumulating debt. Now you're going to meet the time just like they do. They give you a little time to get out. Try to see if you get on your feet. After a while, they start sending you letters. Now what you can do, you can defer this. Well, we can get with you at a later date. And the whole purpose of this is what I'm trying to get you to do. Because at this point, the debt just increasing. That little small payment is got up, you keep looking at, I mean, that's good. I'm going to just get it later. I know what I do when it do. I'm going to double up anyway. They ain't going to be nothing because I got some stuff. You hit you again. Before you know it, you at a car payment debt. And some people hit almost a mortgage payment debt. This is what you've done. And eventually, this debt got to be met. And now it's gone into a point now where they said, at that point, they made it criminal. To where you sit out too long with this debt and it's not paid, they sending federal agents to come and arrest you for this debt. And now we're looking at the debt we've accumulated with committing sin. This debt got to be paid, people. We've been deferring this for a long time. And eventually this man going to send back his agent to come back and say, it's time for us to pay. And this is the thing that what Brandon I used to him just being funny. He didn't have the debt. We all got that debt of sin. And you know what the sad part is? You ain't did nothing to knock it down. You know, you ain't even attacked the interest. The little stuff they give you, this interest payment, the debt's still there. And sometimes we look at us coming and we doing stuff. At this point, you just trying to attack some of the interest. But the debt's still there. Until we can secure our salvation, you just don't realize you got a large outstanding debt. And that debt got to be paid. You just can't write this off. You just can't run from it and do all this stuff. I'm going to just change my name and claim my new. Eventually, they're going to catch you. Y'all got me? And we're only talking about this because, as a man, that's how we understand things. While you played around and messed around and had these dreams and expectations, things didn't work out the way you thought it should. And you feel like, really, you shouldn't pay them. Because you start thinking, really, I don't feel like I learned nothing. That's not their problem. You owe a debt. And that's the thing we look at with this sin. You owe a debt now, people. And I'm trying to help y'all. Well, we can come along. If they had a program out and they said, listen, get rid of student debt. Maybe so many people trying to look that thing up, find out, get rid of student debt. But then when I'm telling you about a plan to get rid of sin, why people ain't looking at investigating this? Because you only worried about the natural man. That natural man going to perish. You can go to jail and spend 10, 15 years in prison and still can be saved. If you die and you still got this debt of sin, nobody can save you. Absolutely nobody can save you. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Let's finish up what we got. Listen.
He that sacrificeth unto any Elohim save unto Yahuwah only, he shall be utterly destroyed.
Yeah.
Thou shalt neither vex a
Hold
stranger.
what you got. That's amazing you said it. Let's see something right quick. See if that's 3 and 15 Philippians. Now, Brandon, can you refresh me again on what we're supposed to have about this Elohim?
He that sacrificeth unto any Elohim.
What that mean by any, y'all figure? Not exception? They said that would be all any. Well, you could say that any of them. It didn't make a difference. It make a difference. I mean, I don't worship no figurine, no other gods or nothing in the air or anything like that. But he said any of them.
Unto any Elohim.
What's going to happen?
Save unto Yahuwah only.
Except for Yahuwah only.
He shall be utterly destroyed.
Y'all hear that? This 3 and 15 Philippians. Listen to the book. Philippians chapter 3 and verse 15. Listen to the book.
Let us therefore, as many as be perfect,
do what?
Be thus minded.
And if what happened?
If in anything ye be otherwise minded,
what happened?
Elohim shall reveal even this unto you.
For what happened?
Nevertheless,
let us do what?
Whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule.
By the law. Let us mind
the same thing.
Listen.
Our key be followers together of me.
And do what?
Mark them which walk, so as ye have us for an ensample.
What happened?
For many walk, of whom I have told you often.
And do what?
Now tell you even weeping.
That what?
They are the enemies of the toot of Mashiach.
They the enemies of the toot of the Mashiach. What happened to them?
Whose end is destruction.
Whose what?
Whose end is destruction.
Whose end is what?
Destruction.
Why would their end be destruction?
Whose God is their belly.
What did you say again, Brandon? I'm confused.
He that sacrificeth unto any Elohim, save unto Yahuwah only, he shall be utterly destroyed.
I got to try to study that and try to dissect it. Try to figure out how that goes. So some way, somehow, there's some message in that some kind of way. So can you imagine that? I don't have no figurines or none of that stuff, no other Elohim, but whatever my flesh calls for, boss, I got to do it. And according to the law, if anybody sacrificed to any other Elohim except for him, you're going to be destroyed. Look like Shaul told you the same thing. He got that from the law. I was just listening to it. And it just makes sense. He just told you about it. Did you know you can make yourself a God? I don't go to service. I don't want to fellowship. I don't want to be with nobody. I don't want to obey nothing. Who told me to do that? My belly, my appetite. Only use the belly because it's your appetite. That's why we talked about earlier about not eating, because you already got appetite. You already full. That's all right. That's still you don't want to do because you're already full. But see, you take this to the Christian church and read it. It's going to say the same thing. You can take that to any Sunday church you want to. That ain't my word. That's what he said. And that come from your law. That's tight, ain't it? Because it wouldn't make sense. How would he tell you about their end of destruction? But then he told you something you didn't know. And you know what's amazing about what he told you? He told you their end with destruction. Then he told you, what was it? You know how he told you that? Because he was supposed to declare the end at the beginning. That's how we know it's an Elohim. He supposed to told you that God was their belly who ended destruction. No, I told you how it's supposed to go. He declared the end at the beginning. You're going to be destroyed because you serve the flesh. That's how we know it's all. See, that's where a lot of people mess up. Because, see, when that sin start raising and working in people, they ain't got no mind to pay attention. And they mind, you know what, it don't matter. The sad part is, they don't just believe what I say. They don't believe nothing. So don't think it's called the way I say it. Well, you don't believe nothing, but you're going to believe when you see him when he come back in. I wouldn't have no rule. You know what I wouldn't do? Unlike a lot of these people doing, I wouldn't fool with nobody. Ain't got. Listen, you ain't got no fear. I don't want nothing to do with you. Because one or two things happen. You going to kill me, I'm going to kill you. Likely, I'm going to beat you to the punch. Because you ain't going to be smarter than me. Yeah, I don't like that. There's no way for a son to be smarter than me. I know I'd kill you before you kill me. You too stupid. You got to wait on your God to try to regulate for you. You'll be dead by then. You ain't going to believe. Me and my Elohim already got a slogan. You know what they call? I already prayed about it. I done already prayed about it. They God lead them in limbo. Y'all don't worry about it. Come on, finish this up, him. Ooh, all I should move 22, because I jumped out task, then I'll come back to task. Some kind of way we'll finish it up. We'll come up with something. Maybe he'll let me figure out something. Who knows? Y'all all right? Let's see. 22, where we at now? 20?
At verse 21.
Goodness, we couldn't even get away harder from that other verse. Let's see. Maybe this one will let her keep going. Let's see what it says.
Thou shalt neither vex a stranger nor oppress him.
What happened?
For ye were strangers in the land of Mitzrayim.
That's right. Listen.
Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child.
Yeah.
If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry.
Y'all hear that? Oh, what you got? Your Ukanan? They call it John. I didn't want this. $19.24. Other one get me Oriyah. They call Luke. Oh, yeah. 24 and 11. Let's see. This is your Ukanan. They call John, chapter 19, verse 24. Other one got me Oriyah, chapter 24, about verse 11. Listen to the book.
They said, therefore, among themselves, let us not rend it, but cast lots for it, whose it shall be, that the scripture might be fulfilled, which saith, they parted my raiment among them,
and
for my vesture they did cast lots.
What happened?
These things, therefore, the soldiers did. Now there stood by the toot of Yahusha his mater, and his mater's Akuth, Marim, the Ashar of Cleopas.
They don't know what he said, which we do. Mater is the Greek word for mother. Spell M-E for mother. Go ahead. That's Greek. Listen.
Marim, the Ashar of Cleophas, and Marim Magdalene.
Listen.
When Yahusha therefore saw his mater and the Methodist standing by, whom he loved,
What happened?
he saith unto his mater, Ashar, behold thy ben.
Yeah.
Then saith to the Methodist, behold thy mater.
And what happened?
And from that hour that Methodist took her unto his own Beth.
That's beautiful. What happened at that point?
After this, Yahusha, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that the scripture might be fulfilled.
Y'all hear what he said? He said after this, he knew that all things had been accomplished. For what reason again?
That the scripture might be fulfilled.
That's good. Let's see what happened in the book of Yehukanan. I'm sorry, the book of Oriyah, chapter 24, and about verse 11. Then we'll come back to Allah Shamut, chapter 22. I think he left out verse 21. Listen to the book.
And their words seemed to them as idle tales.
Listen.
And they believed them not.
They didn't believe it. Listen what happened.
Then arose Kaf and ran unto the sepulchre. And stooping down, he beheld the linen clothes laid by themselves.
Yeah.
And departed, wondering in himself at that which was come to pass.
Yeah.
And behold, two of them went that same noon to a village called Emmaus.
You hear that? Two of them went to that same evening to a place called, what was it called?
Emmaus.
Listen what happened.
Which was from Jerusalem about 60 furlongs.
Listen what happened.
And they talked together of all these things which had happened.
Pay attention. Two of them, that's what they did. They went there by the hour, and they were talking about all them things that had happened. What happened?
And it came to pass
What happened?
that while they communed together and reasoned, Yahushua himself drew near.
What happened?
And went with them.
What happened?
But their eyes were holden that they should not know him.
Tell me what happened.
And he said unto them, what manner of communications are these?
That you do what?
That ye have one to another as
That
ye
you
walk.
do. Listen.
And are sad.
Listen.
And the one of them, whose name was Cleopas, answering said unto him,
What did he tell him?
Art thou only a stranger in Jerusalem, and hast not known the things which are come to pass there in these Yamim?
That's good. Oh, now that's still on somewhere else. I'll clean this up first and I'll come back. What verse that is? 24 what?
18.
24, 18. Come back to Allah Shamut. 22. What we left out? Verse 21?
23.
Verse 23. Listen to the book.
If thou afflict them in any wise.
Oh, back me up. Verse 22. 22. Listen.
Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child.
Y'all see that? You should not afflict any widow or
Fatherless child.
tell me what happened.
If thou afflict them in any wise,
Yeah.
and they cry at all unto me,
Uh-huh.
I will surely hear their cry.
Y'all hear that? Y'all got it? Let's see what happened. At the book of Abarim, chapter 5, at verse 6. They call it Hebrews. Abarim, they call Hebrews, chapter 5, verse 6. Listen to the book.
As he saith also in another Malchum, thou art a Kohan forever after the order of Melchizedek,
Yes.
who in the Yamim of his Basar,
See that? Who in what now?
who in the Yamim of his Basar,
Uh-huh.
when he had offered up Palal and supplications with strong crying and tears unto him that was able to save him from death,
What happened?
and was heard,
And was what?
heard,
Y'all didn't get that? In the days of his flesh when they had afflicted him. That's why he gave away his mother. That would make him a fatherless child. And if you had any wise, if he had to do that, that's why he would cry. After why he would cry, that's why he cried out. He knew it would hear him. See how he set you up with your law? See, he already knew what your law. So any widow or any fatherless child. So he gave away his mother. So that way when he knew all things should be fulfilled, he drank again, he cried out. He know he'll hear me now. And the book just told you who in the days of his flesh. So what happened in flesh? You afflicted him. He set you up with the law. That's how important it is you need to know your law. Because a lot of times people doing stuff, you don't even know you getting set. Let me tell you something. For everybody here and watch it. Either way it goes, you being set up. Either it's going to work out for your salvation or you're going to be damned later. You think them people had any idea when that man was sitting there, he just gave away his mother what he was doing? You think those people actually knew what he was doing? Had they knew the law, knew they'd be like, ho, you ain't going nowhere later. That man to get us set up. Somebody that would have actually known that law, they'd have stopped. Whoa, what are you doing? Whoa, what you doing, big man? Big man, you good? And then they just sat there and told you when he got up, their eyes were closed. They said, so you a stranger. He just set them up. Your eyes were holding to that you didn't know him. Let's see what happened. You think their eyes got holding in? Pick me up at Yehukanan chapter 1 at verse 6. Yehukanan. The book right. They just don't know it though. Listen to the book.
There was a man sent from Elohim, whose name was Yehukanan. This same came for a witness, to bear witness
Yehukanan, they call St. John 1 and 6. Listen.
that all unashamed through him might believe.
See that? They're all unashamed. All men through him might believe. That tight. I can work this thing. Thank you, Mr. Yehuda. Listen.
He was not that Aor,
See that? He was not that or.
but was sent to bear witness of that Aor.
And what was that?
That was the Amat Aor,
See that? That was the true light. That does what?
which lighteth every east that cometh into the Arant.
That's why they didn't want to come to him. Now you can see why darkness won't come to the light. That's why Ka'ua Adam didn't want to come. Like folk do it here. They'll show up when they want. People do what they want. You know when it come down, the people come where I did, they do what they want to do. But they'll make every world appointment they got. Because they can go where darkness at. Darkness going to lord with darkness. The old people that wanted the true Amat, you'll come to it. You got to come to him. You got to come to him. I got to come to him. I don't want to be in darkness. You know what he told me happened when you're in darkness? He said, I can stumble. You know that? I can stumble them in darkness. You ain't know that? What do you think the purpose of leaving people in darkness like that? So you can stumble. Hold you guys. See that Yeshayahu chapter 8. We're going to work this thing. Thank you, Mr. Yahuwah. You know what I love about my boss? It don't matter how we do it, I can still work it out. Now, ask your boss how you going to work out, you going to burn forever. This is Yeshayahu, they call Isaiah. His name is Yeshayahu. Chapter 8 and verse 11. Listen to the book.
For Yahuwah spake thus to me with a strong hand, and instructed me that I should not walk in the way of this arm, saying.
See now, he told me he instructed me with a strong hand. Now, why you ain't been instructed not to get away from them sinners? Because he's not talking to you. See, your God is telling you it's okay. Your God he done instructed me with a strong hand for me not to go with them. You know what he told in the book of Mark? If sinners entice thee, I'm not going with them. I'm not doing it. I'm not going no ball with nobody. I ain't going to hang with you do nothing wrong. I'm not going to do it. You know, he spoke me with a strong hand, urging me, you don't want to do that. You know why nothing don't stop them? Because they guarded their belly. And you know what they mind? Earthly things. That's all they keep minding. They got nothing but the world. Nothing but the whole world. That's what they worried about. And he going to take you down. That's why they can't keep. I'm telling you something. It's not hard. If you really got in your heart to be saved, Mr. Yahuwah, he'll do it for you. Mr. Yahuwah to do it. When you ain't in your mind and you ain't complete with it, you're going to keep staggering until you're going to mess around and fall. Listen.
Say ye not a confederacy to all them to whom this arm shall say a confederacy.
See that? You done made a league with these sinners. Me and these sinners supposed to do. Me and these sinners supposed to go. Me and these sinners supposed to act like. Me and these sinners supposed to dress. He done told you don't say no confederate, but you done made one with them anyway. They don't know what that is, do they? You know what's amazing? They had a war here one time. It's called the North and the South War. You know what they called the South? Confederacy, because they made a league together. They made a league that they was not going to come under the Union. That the Union was not going to dictate what their states do. They were called the Confederate States. Am I wrong, Chris? What's your degree in? Political science. So, I won't help. Don't leave me out here because I'm ignorant. I don't have a degree. That would be correct. Guess what you done made? You done made a confederacy with these sinners that you ain't going to obey and you ain't going to be saved. You ain't going to believe what happened, though. The North took them down. Huh? That's all I'm looking at. Let's see what happened right quick. Pick me up at the book of Yeshayahu, chapter 14, right quick. See, you're a smart man over there. Yahoo. They call Isaiah 14 and 11. Let's see what happened. This is Yeshayahu. I went up a little bit. I should have came down. Let's see what happened. Listen to the book.
Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
Listen.
How art thou fallen from Shamayim?
Who?
O Hailal, men of the morning. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
What happened?
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into Shamayim. I will exalt my throne above the Kukabim of Elohim.
You said I'm going to exalt my throne where about again?
I will exalt my throne above the Kukabim of Shamayim.
What you going to do?
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Who that one that beat the South? You said the Confederate? The Confederate was the South. The North was the Union. He said, I don't know what he's talking about now. I don't know. I think he'll throw it off a little bit. But anyway, the conclusion of the matter is, the North going to take it down. They talking about the South going to rise again. You're not rising no more. They man taking you down. You going to say you're going to make a league with these people, make a confederate with these people? And you know what's bad? This is what's bad for us. Here we are as men. We all understand the North and the South war. As far as what was the South known for? For keeping free labor. For enslaving and bondage. That's what we know sin for doing. The desire of the people that were under the rule of the South wanted to break away to the Union. Because the Union was felt to be more opportunity. Where people could be free. The Union didn't have as large a free labor as the South. The Union had to pay for the labor. Guess what Yahuwah does? You ain't gonna believe it. He told them to go in the vineyard and work. He said, what's all right? That's why people, when they left the South, they went to the North because the wages were higher. In the natural stuff, he tied them up. He tie you up with the natural stuff. But you know the dumb mind of a Southerner, you got to stay down here and stay in a job. You got to still stay in and look like to them that sin is a reward. The man told you where he's going to sit. He's going to take their bondage down. He's going to take their slave around. Why would you make a Confederate? Why do you want to come on a Confederate rule that you know coming down? You know what you can't do with Confederate money? Take it to the bank. They don't even acknowledge it. Once they got defeated, listen, their money wasn't no good. You ain't going to believe that. When Mr. Yahuwah come back here and destroy their place, your money ain't going to get you. Your cars ain't good. Your house ain't good. Everything you got, he going to take from you, and it's going to be divided up. A lot of these people don't know. See, even with the South, a lot of people didn't realize a lot of things that happen as well. See, even down like Hilton Head, Florida. See, the whites used to own the waterfront. In South Carolina. And when all this happened, when the North had came through and defeated the South, a lot of that they had to give back over to these people. You ain't gonna believe what happened. These devils came and conquered us and took our land and had us in bondage. Well, Mr. Yahuwah come back here, don't you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna take it and he's gonna give it to us. So you had to understand as a man for you to believe it. It's hard for you to believe things unless you can understand it from a man's point of view. That's why I'm sitting here and I'm patiently waiting. I know he's going to do it. Isn't that right? But I got to be in the right mindset. And I got to realize I can't sit around and weary in well-doing. Isn't that right? I weary. That's what a lot of people do. They come to serve. They made 3 straight service. Ain't nothing happen. You've been a devil all your life. You're a lying hypocrite, father. 3 services ain't going to clean you up. A month worth of service, you done did a lot of dirt. People want quick, immediate cleanup. They ain't getting no retribution out in the world. They behind in the world. How you expect to get right in 3 services? It's going to take some time. And one thing that kill a lot of people when you come, you ain't even set yourself to even bring forth nothing that meat for no repentance. That wasn't shots in the face. A lot of people coming to trying to get purified, you ain't even set yourself to be something appropriate. We learned that in the garden. He gave the man what was appropriate. He said, this goes with the man. Well, if you're looking to be saved, what do you need to have? What do you need to bring if you're going to be saved? I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. In a sense, I don't know why y'all procrastinate so much. Y'all keep halting between the 2 opinions. One thing or another, y'all got to make your mind that you're going to be saved. Y'all going to wind up. It don't scare you the fact you can't control your death. The only thing you having to stay in at this point is to make a change that you don't have to die forever. You're not controlling your death. He take the young, the old. He'll take your baby. Yeah. Y'all people just don't know how Mr. Yahuwah work. In they dumb mind, they think there's no way for you to prepare for what he'll do for you. It's just nowhere for you to prepare. This man will cripple everything, will take everything you love, just rip it from you, and let you live and suffer alone and a bag of butter. Ask Khan about it. He said him, and you know what he told him? My punishment is more than I can bear. When he let him kill it, said, wouldn't let nobody else kill him either. Said, put a mark on his forehead. Make him walk, be a vagabond. Listen, take everything you got and strip you down and everything and set you out there and don't even let nobody kill you, just let you suffer. He will put you somewhere with a done straw in your mouth, just lay you on a bed the rest of your life and let you sit there and suffer and let you die a grievous death behind it. I don't know how you play with him. Take your baby, your kids, take your husband, take your wife, take your mama and your daddy, your sisters and your brother, and just strip you down and let you suffer. Then stick you somewhere where nobody can help you. Y'all a fool. I wouldn't try it. Y'all come and laugh, you play, you giggle. You ain't in control of nothing. You think them 5 people that tractor trailer fell on that morning had any idea that was going to happen? Sun shining, beautiful day. I'm finna go to the mall. I'm finna just go shopping. I'm just finna run out right quick and drop somebody off. 5 different cars with 5 different mindsets. Mr. Yahuwah, the book said he in one mind, and who can turn him? He said, I said it. He said, I'm going to do it. When he put down the plank, what's going to happen? Nobody can alter it. Your fate is sitting in the hands of somebody, and all you doing is speculate. I got plans. I got goals. I got ambition. I got a place to go and people to see. Mr. Yahuwah said, you should have looked at my schedule. I got you more absent for every event coming up after this. I got you laying in a bed of affliction and suffering. I got you laying around with sores all over your body. I got you getting some some bacteria disease, they're going to flesh-eating disease, they're going to eat you away. Now they want to go out there in that beach. Well, I've been told these folks stop that stuff. They got, listen, they're trying to get people off the beaches in Florida because of sharks. They got people that have gotten in that water, gotten flesh-eating bacteria from in that water. But y'all will go anywhere you'll get it because you're an idiot. You don't listen. You keep watching these centers. Listen, the ocean is full of trash. The ocean is full of garbage. This is where the Navy drops their garbage. They don't bring it in. You got a ship over 1,000. How many people on the ship? 5,000 to 6,000. Where do they dump their trash? In the ocean. When those people defecate, when those people do anything, vomit from being drunk, guess what they do? That stuff going right down in the ocean. The ocean can't keep destroying that stuff. They didn't overload the ocean. You know how many Navy ships they got? Guess what? United States, the only one with a Navy. Russia got a Navy. Britain got a Navy. France got a Navy. Canada got a Navy. Iran got a Navy. So you're looking at all these naval places are dropping their stuff in the ocean. You ain't gonna believe what else these people got. All of them got people in the military with AIDS, with sexual transmitted diseases, that's taking pills and medication, just like your tap water you're drinking. I take blood pressure pills. How many of y'all here take any kind of pills? Look at these people here. This is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us. How many? 8, 9, and a couple outside. You ain't gonna believe what we do. We defecate. And we flush it. And it goes in the sewer. And it comes right back to be your drinking water. Guess what? We ain't the only people that take pills. There are people that have AIDS that take pills. There are people that have sexually transmitted diseases that take pills. And those pills are designed to push the toxin and push the poison out of their body so they'll excrete it into the water that goes right back into the drinking water. And you know what you do so you'll be smart? You drink bottled water that get filled up from a tap. Think of all the people that are taking medication in the world, in your city. How many people y'all, well, we got over 11 in here. And some of them take it, they just lie. Because they don't claim the devil, they don't told the devil, boy, you's a liar. Think of all the people just in Kenya that taking medication and pills. They're pissed, they're defecating that water. They come right back through your drinking water. These people have no idea. Only Mr. Yahuwah can set you up like that. Only Mr. Yahuwah can set you up like that. The fact that they take these feces, waste from people's body. Crackheads use the bathroom. Meth heads use the bathroom. Kids that go to pill parties use the restroom. They all defecate and piss. And it goes right back into your water. Now what you think get in your bloodstream? And the world can't do you no harm. You're too stupid to fight Mr. Yahuwah. You one drip, one drink, one swallow away from the last one that hit, and your body just breaks down and you're done. One away. That's all you are. What you in control of? You one call away from tripping over the line because they got a law saying don't use your phone. I got to make this call. You know what I'm doing right now? I done drifted. And when I look up and say, me and you head on, sweetie. I got a fingernail that I cracked. You dead on the scene. Guess what happened when the police came and asked me what was I doing? Nothing. A bee got in my car and I was swinging trying to get it out. I'm a sinner. I can't lie. This was just purely a misunderstanding and an accident. Bee got in my car. I was swinging. They're like, where the bee at? Got him. By the time I got him out, before I knew it, I was head on. Hypothetically, I hit the white head on. But I got the bee out. Any jury sit up in here and look at it summertime and bees. You ever been in there before, had a bee get in? How many of y'all had a bee get in your car before? You ain't gonna believe. How many of y'all done tried to get that bee out of that car? Guess what happened? How about all y'all just had to be on the jury? What y'all think? Innocent. Only Mr. Yahuwah there, and you dead and gone to a crew. And now guess what? Somehow I done heard the Devours and I done repented. Got my life right. Confessed it right among the believers of Elohim. I ain't confessed it in no court nowhere. Guess what? Thy sin be forgiven thee. Only Mr. Yahuwah can set up that the person that killed you was a sinner and a liar, and they took you out, and you dead, and you going to burn in hell, and that person done heard the Devours and got right, and they saved. done confess they sin, walking in newness of life, and you still rotting in a cruel grave. Only Mr. Yahuwah could do something like that. That's why I told y'all, you too dumb to keep doing what you're doing. Just admit you too dumb. All of we too dumb. That's what I'm doing. I'm too dumb. How could I put together a scenario like that? How could I beat a scenario like that? Come on, Van, Yeshayahu, so I can get y'all up. I don't know. Yeshayahu chapter 14. Where you left off at? 14. Yeshayahu, they call Isaiah. Jump down, give me what? No, I don't want 14. 8, I'm sorry, 8. Which should be 8, 12. Yeshayahu chapter 8 and verse 12. Listen to the book.
Say ye not a confederacy to all them to whom this arm shall say a confederacy, neither fear ye their fear, nor be afraid.
See that? Listen.
Consecrate.
For afraid, let me say. Fear. Let me say. Fear. Yara. Listen.
Consecrate Yahuwah of Sabuth himself, and let him be your Yara, and let him be your dread.
See that? That's what I want to do. Want to fear Yahuwah or stand in awe. When you stand in awe, the same thing you look at Yara or to fear. Listen.
And he shall be for a Makdash, but for a stone of stumbling.
It'll be for a Makdash? Listen.
But for a stone of stumbling.
For who now?
A stone of stumbling.
For a stone of what?
Stumbling.
And?
For a rock of offense.
See that? How you going to stumble? You're going to be in Kashab. That's what he's going to tell you. If you decide that you're not going to come to him, he's already set this up that you're going to fall. There's no way. That's why he told you, as long as I'm in the rights, you don't have no occasion of stumbling. Because you got aura. But once the aura leaves, you're going to be in darkness, which means you're going to stumble. And if you stumble, you're going to wind up falling. He set you up. Either way this go. Somebody said, I don't want to serve it because it look like if you serve, you're going to die. If you stay in darkness, you're going to die. You're going to stumble so you can fall. Listen, what else happened?
To both the houses of Yasharal for a gin and for a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Y'all see that? Either way it go, that's what it was about. That was a snare. He set a trap. That's why he left the law there. That's what it was for. It's a trap. It's a snare. I know I'm going to catch it. And he's not taking the trap up until he done intended to catch exactly what he's going to get. Let me tell you something. We don't waste a lot of time in him. A lot of time. A lot of time procrastinating. A lot of time going over the same old repetitive stuff. Y'all guys just not ready to break. This thing going to come back to bite you, and rightfully so. We too far in this, and we've been there too long to keep playing with each other. That stuff over with. After this union, we're not doing that no more. Today, I want to part way with some of y'all. We're done. We're not doing it no more. I'm done. It could be whole families. Get out. Don't make me no different. We're too late in the end now. This stuff done got critical for us. Too much playing done went on. Y'all think I'm trying to stumble and fall and burn in hell playing with y'all? I'm serious about my soul salvation. You won't take me with you. You'll go by yourself. You and your family will rot in hell together. You will not take me with you. You will not take the honest of us that got a mind to be saved. The man done told me what he's going to do. You're going to say you're going to make that man pull away, and we're going to sit in the dark so we can stumble and fall? I'm not doing it. Listen, if your mind ain't to be saved, you're going to start walking now because you're not going to make it. I'm going to pray for you not to make it. I'm going to pray for you to get trapped and get caught. If you sit here and pray, I'm going to pray for him to trap you, to catch you, and that you do not escape. Too late in the evening now. You're going to make up your mind. Either you're going to serve him or you get ready to burn in hell. Don't make sense. What other choice you got? You ain't going to win. Who you know done beat death? Nobody don't beat it. You not escaping. What sense do it make you to still be a trifling sinner? That's just stupid. Just stupid. Some stuff don't even make no sense. As long as we've been hearing that doctrine, what sense it made? Yep, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Done got late now, though. Done got late. Finish that, your Ukanon 1-6. Then we left off at 1-7. They call it St. John. Y'all got quiet now, huh? You got to, man. It's getting late. Somebody count on me. One thing I'm going to show y'all do, I guarantee they ain't going to let you down. On everything I got, I ain't going to let any of y'all count on me. On everything I got, I ain't going to let you down. You put your money on me. I ain't going to be running like Johnny Depp from Blow with that belly. I'm looking to win this race. On everything I got, I done set out how to do it, man. I'm going to do this thing with patience. Y'all hear me? Anything I got to get rid of, lay aside so I can get in, I got my mindset. I ain't trying to hold on to nothing. I heard that when he put on that lay aside, I said, well, he probably ain't talking about them words. He said, I said, lay aside every weight. Now, how you hear it? Lay them aside, son. Anything listen, I ain't loving nothing and nobody. You ain't taking me with you now. Whatever move you gonna make, you gonna make it by yourself. Huh? All right. I'm just trying to tell y'all now. Y'all keep sitting around making a mess out yourself. This man's serious about this salvation thing. Y'all see that? I tell y'all, listen, two people said, you know you got to have two witnesses. Two people said something that I'll take to heart. How many of y'all watched the movie Scarface? I mean, how many of y'all don't watch it? You know the movie. That's what I'm talking about. And some folks done glimpsed past it, went pee 3 and 4 times, went in the kitchen, came back and went off. When Salsa showed him where he did the Omar, you know what he told him? He said, that can happen to anybody, even you. He let Salsa know when he showed him hanging out the window. He said, that can happen to anybody, even you. You know who said that today? Dawood did. He said, the sword devour one as well as the other. He said, it don't matter. It can get anybody. Your car's a call. See that 21 I want. They call it Ezekiel. I got to play with it a little bit. I ain't got old. It's a crazy business that we're in. Your cars can call. That's a bit 21 I want. Listen to the book.
And the Devours of Yahuwah came unto me, saying, Ben-Avish, set thy pani toward Jerusalem, and drop thy Devour toward the Kudash Malkum, and Nabuah against the Beth of Yasharal.
Yeah.
And say to the Beth of Yasharal, thus saith Yahuwah, behold, I am against thee, and will draw forth my sword out of his sheath, and will cut off from thee the Sadiq and the Rasha.
You pick me up at the book of Olive, Shamuel. They call it 1 Samuel. First Samuel, chapter 11. See that verse 11. Hold that for me. Listen what happened. Listen to the book.
Seeing then that I will cut off from thee the Sadiq and the Rasha, therefore shall my sword go forth out of his sheath against all Basar from the south to the north, that all Basar may know that I, Yahuwah, have drawn forth my sword out of his sheath, it shall not return any more. Sigh, therefore, thou Ben-Avish, with the breaking of thy loins, and with bitterness sigh before their eyes. And it shall be, when they say unto thee, wherefore sighest thou, that thou shalt answer, for the tidings, because it cometh, and every lob shall melt, and all hands shall be feeble, and every ruach shall faint, and all knees shall be weak as Maim. Behold, it cometh, and shall be brought to pass, saith Yahuwah Elohim. Again, the Devours of...
How many y'all got it? All right, good, listen.
Again, the Devours...
Listen.
Again, the Devours of Yahuwah came unto me, saying...
What is it saying?
Ben of Ish, Naba, and say, thus saith Yahuwah, say a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make...
To do what?
It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
He said, you don't keep sitting around and laughing? You don't keep sitting around and laughing. He said, ain't nothing going to be funny now, is it? He says, I want to see if y'all going to still make or he's not start slaughtering. Not start killing women and children, old men and young men. He said, I want to see if you'll laugh then. Listen.
It contemneth the rod of my ben,
yeah,
as every ox.
What happened?
And he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished, to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Yeah.
Cry and Ika, Ben of Ish, for it shall be upon my arm, it shall be upon all the Sharim of Yasharal.
Yeah.
Terrors, by reason of the sword, shall be upon my arm.
Yeah.
Smite therefore upon thy thigh, because it is a trial. And what if the sword contemned even the rod?
Yeah.
It shall be no more, saith Yahuwah Elohim.
That's good. Let's jump over and get Aleph Shemuel. I'm going to give me Yehukanan chapter 19, verse 30. Aleph Shemuel, I'm sorry. Beth Shemuel. I said Aleph. 2 Samuel. I said Aleph. 11 and 11. Before you get me that, make it go ahead and give me your Ukanan 19 and 30. Give me Beth Shemuel, 11 and 11. Let me get you Ukanan. They call it John. 19 and 30. Then he'll go ahead and get me Beth Shemuel, chapter 11 and 11. Listen to the book.
When Yahusha therefore had received the vinegar, he said, "It is finished." And he bowed his head and gave up the ruach. The Yahudim therefore, because it was the preparation that the body should not remain upon the cross on the Shabbat Yom, for that Shabbat Yom was in High Yom, besought Pilate that their legs might be broken, and that they might be taken away. Then came the soldiers and brake the legs of the first and of the other which was crucified with him. But when they came to Yahusha and saw that he was dead already, they brake not his legs. But one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out blood and water.
What happened?
And he that saw it bare record, and his record is true.
What happened?
And he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe.
Y'all hear that? See that? He said he know he said true, that you might believe. What happened?
For these things were done, that the scripture should be fulfilled.
Like what?
A bone of him shall not be broken.
And
again another scripture saith, they shall look on him whom they pierced.
That's good. Pick me up at the book of Beth Shemuel, 2 Samuel, chapter 11, about verse 11. Listen to the book.
And Uriah said unto Dawood, the Taba and Yasharal and Yehuda abide in tents, and my Adoni Joab.
Taba is the ark of the box. All right. Taba, go ahead.
And the Abadim of my.
Yep, that's right. The servant of my people. That's right. Go ahead.
Of my Shar are encamped in the open fields, shall I then go into mine Beth to eat and drink, and to lie with my Ashah, as thou livest, and as thy Nephash liveth, I will not do this thing.
What happened?
And Dawood said to Uriah, tarry here today also, and tomorrow I will let thee depart. So Uriah abode in Jerusalem that Yom and the morrow. And when Dawood had called him, he did eat and drink before him, and he made him drunk. And at even he went out to lie on his bed with the Abadim of his Adoni, but went not down to his Beth. And it came to pass in the morning that Dawood wrote a letter to Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriah.
What happened?
And he wrote in the letter, saying, set ye Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him, that he may be smitten and moot.
Smite the shepherd? See that? Listen.
And it came to pass, when Joab observed the city, that he assigned Uriah unto a Malchum, where he knew that valiant Anashim were.
You know what's amazing? When Yehuda brought them in, he knew that Yahusha oftentimes resorted them. That's what they did. They say him, well, he already knew where the men resorted at. I already know where the bad place at. I already know exactly where they'll come. He knew where Yahusha oftentimes resorted at. Listen.
And the Anashim of the city went out and fought with Joab, and there fell some of the arm of the Abadim of Dawood, and Uriah the Hittite died also.
Yeah.
Then Joab sent and told Dawood all the things concerning the war.
What happened?
And charged the messenger, saying, when thou has made an end of telling the matters of war unto the Malach. And if so be that the Malach's wrath arise, and he say unto thee, wherefore approach ye so nigh unto the city when ye did fight? Knew ye not that they would shoot from the wall?
Yeah.
Who smote Abimelech, the ben of Jerubbesheth? Did not Ashar cast a piece of millstone upon him from the wall, that he died in Devours? Why, when ye nigh the wall, then say thou, thy abode, Uriah the Hittite, is dead also.
Yeah.
So the messenger went and came and shewed Daud all that Joab had sent him for.
See that? He went back to, the servant went back to try to tell Daud everything that happened. What happened?
And the messenger said unto Daud,
what did he say to Daud?
surely the Anashim prevailed against us,
See that? They overtook us. What happened?
and came out unto us into the field,
Yeah.
and we were upon them even unto the entering of the gate.
What happened?
And the shooter shot from off the wall upon thy Abadim.
Y'all see this? The shooters, they wound up shooting from off the wall. And what did they do?
And some of the Malach's Abadim be dead,
Some of them be dead. What happened?
and thy servant Uriah the Hittite is dead also.
Who's dead?
And thy servant Uriah the Hittite is moot also.
All right. They're going to use moot and dead. Moot for dead. Go ahead. Why you make me work? Go ahead.
Then Daud said
What did he say?
unto the messenger,
What did he tell him?
thus shalt thou say unto Joab,
Do what?
let not this thing displease thee.
Y'all see that? He told him, don't let this thing do what now?
Let not this thing displease thee.
Tell me what he told him.
For the sword
Do what?
devoureth one as well as another.
You ain't going to believe what your cousin told. He said, what if it even condemned the rod? He said, what if I even drop this thing on the rod? He said, it should be no more. That's why the son died. He told you to tell him that a sword was sharpened. It was for the day of battle. He told you. And when he struck it upon the leg, it was just a test. He said, now you think about when this sword come through. He said, see how many people be laughing. See how many start laughing. He said, and what if it even came through and it even cut the son? Daud already had told us about it. He said it devoured one just like it do the other. Huh? In other words, he told Sorcerer, that could happen to anybody, even you.
It's a crazy business we're in.
What you saying? Roll my sleeve up for me. That when somebody don't watch it too much. But just to get, let's pick me up right quick. Let's see something. 24th chapter of the book of Orion, because he said something amazing. I think it kind of connects. Let's see. 24th chapter of the book of Orion, they call Luke. He'll jump me back down. What verse we had? 24 and 11. Oh, when you pick me up, see if that's we gotta play with this thing now. Second Thessalonians chapter 4. There's not a Second Thessalonians 4, is it? First Thessalonians 4 and 14. Hold that for me. Listen to the book. You got me Orion, they call Luke 24 and 11. We got me 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 at verse 14. Other one going to get me, listen, Barashit. Listen.
And their words seemed to them as idle tales, and they believed them not. Then arose Koph and ran unto the sepulchre, and stooping down, he beheld the linen clothes laid by themselves, and departed, wondering in himself at that which was come to pass.
Yeah.
And behold, two of them went that same yom to a village called Emmaus, which was from Jerusalem about 60 furlongs. And they talked together of all these things which had happened. And it came to pass that, while they communed together and reasoned, Yahushua himself drew near, and went with them. But their eyes were holden that they should not know him. And he said unto them, what manner of communications are these that ye have one to another, as ye walk and are sad? And the one of them, whose name was Cleopas, answering said unto him, art thou only a stranger in Jerusalem, and hast not known the things which are come to pass there in these Yamim? And he said unto them, what things? And they said unto him, concerning Yahushua of Nazareth, which was a Nabi mighty in deed and debar before Elohim and all the people. and how the chief Kohanim and our rulers delivered him to be condemned to death, and have crucified him. But we trusted that it had been he which should have redeemed Yasharal.
What did we do?
We trusted that it had been he which should have redeemed Yasharal.
Yeah.
And beside all this Yom is the third Yom since these things were done.
What happened?
Yea, and certain women also of our company made us astonished, which were early at the sepulchre. And when they found not his body, they came, saying that they had also seen a chazun of Malachi, which said that he was alive. And certain of them which were with us went to the sepulchre, and found it even so as the Neshim had said.
Yeah.
But him they saw not. Then he said unto them, O fools and slow of heart to believe all that the Nabiim have spoken.
Ought not?
Ought not Mashiach to have suffered these things, and to enter into his kabod?
Where did he start at?
And beginning at Moshe and all the Nabiim, he expounded unto them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself.
That's good. Make it 37. Make it Barashit first. Barashit. They call Genesis chapter 39 by verse 11. Barashit, Genesis, they call it chapter 39, verse 11. Listen to the book.
And it came to pass about this time that Yahusuf went into the Beth to do his business, and there was none of the Anashim of the Beth there within.
Yeah.
And she called him by his garment, saying, Lie with me. And he left his garment in her hand and fled and got him out.
What's the purpose of this? Listen what happened.
And it came to pass, when she saw that he had left his garment in her hand and was fled forth, that she called unto the Anashim of her Beth, and spake unto them, saying, See, he hath brought in an Abari unto us to mock us. He came in unto me to lie with me, and I cried with a loud voice.
Yeah.
And it came to pass, when he heard that I lifted up my voice and cried,
What did he do?
that he left his garment with me and fled and got him out.
That's what Yahusha did. When he cried out on that last time, he left his garment. Not his physical clothes, he left his body. Yeah. That's what he did. He left it. Yeah. So y'all understand now why they stripped and took his clothes. Because they were trying to lay with him. That's why they took his clothes off, to lay with him. That's what Dawood told him was going to happen. Nathan, the Nabat, told him what was going to happen. He said the same thing was going to happen to your wife. They're going to take him, they're going to lie with him. They had to take his clothes off first. Don't worry about it. Listen.
And she laid up his garment by her until his Adoni came home.
Yeah.
And she spake unto him according to these Dabarim, saying, The Abari Abad, which thou hast brought unto us, came in unto me to mock me. Mm-hmm. And it came to pass, as I lifted up my voice and cried, that he left his garment with me and fled out. And it came to pass, when his Adoni heard the Dabarim of his Ashah, which she spake unto him, saying, After this manner did thy Abad to me, that his wrath was kindled. And Yahusuf Adoni took him and put him into the prison, a Malchum, where the Malak's prisoners were bound, and he was there in the prison.
What happened?
But Yahuwah was with
in the book of Yehukanan, chapter 5, Randy. We're going to finish up with you guys. I want to give me chapter 5, verse 17. Listen to the book.
But Yahuwah was with Yahusuf and shewed him Rakam and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison.
He gave him mercy. That's right. Listen.
And the keeper of the prison committed to Yahusuf's hand all the prisoners that were in the prison.
What happened?
And whatsoever they did there, he was the doer of it.
That's right.
The keeper of the prison looked not to anything that was under his hand, because Yahuwah was with him, and that which he did, Yahuwah made it to prosper.
Listen.
Chapter 40.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass after these things that the butler of the Malak of Mizraim and his baker had offended their Adoni, the Malak of Mizraim. Mm-hmm. And Pharaoh was wroth against two of his officers, against the chief of the butlers, and against the chief of the bakers.
What happened?
And he put them in ward in the beth of the captain of the guard into the prison, the Malchum, where Yahusuf was bound.
Yeah.
And the captain of the guard charged Yahusuf with them, and he served them and they continued a season in ward.
Yeah.
And they dreamed a dream, both of them, each his dream in one layla, each according to the interpretation of his dream, the butler and the baker of the Malach of Mizraim, which were bound in the prison.
Yeah.
And Yahusuf came in unto them in the morning and looked upon them, and behold, they were sad. And he asked Pharaoh's officers that were with him in ward in his Adonis Beth, saying, wherefore look ye so sadly today?
Yeah.
And they said unto him, we have dreamed a dream, and there is no interpreter of it. And Yahusuf said unto them, do not interpretations belong to Elohim?
Yeah.
Tell me them, I appeal you. And the chief butler told his dream to Yahusuf, and said to him, in my dream, behold, a vine was before me, and in the vine were 3 branches, and it was as though it budded, and her blossoms shot forth, and the clusters thereof brought forth ripe grapes. And Pharaoh's cup was in my hand, and I took the grapes and pressed them into Pharaoh's cup, and I gave the cup into Pharaoh's hand. And Yahusuf said unto him, this is the interpretation of it. 3 branches are 3 yamim. Yet within 3 yamim shall Pharaoh lift up thine head, and restore thee unto thy malchum, and thou shalt deliver Pharaoh's cup into his hand after the former manner when thou wast his butler.
Yes.
But think on me when it shall be well with thee, and shew kindness, I appeal thee unto me, and make mention of me unto Pharaoh, and bring me out of this Beth.
Yeah.
For indeed I was stolen away out of the land of the Abarim, and here also have I done nothing that they should put me into the dungeon.
Yeah.
And when the chief baker saw that the interpretation was Taub, he said unto Yahusuf, I also was in my dream, and behold, I had 3 white baskets on my head, and in the uppermost basket there was all manner of baked meats for Pharaoh, and the birds did eat them out of the basket upon my head.
Yeah.
And Yahusuf answered and said, this is the interpretation thereof. The 3 baskets are 3 yamim. Yet within 3 yamim shall Pharaoh lift up thy head from off thee, and shall hang thee on a ox, and the birds shall eat thy basar from off thee. And it came to pass the 3rd yom, which was Pharaoh's birthday, that he made a muhadi unto all his abadim, and he lifted up the head of the chief butler and of the chief baker among his abadim.
Yeah.
And he restored the chief butler unto his butlership again.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Let me see 5 and 17. Your Uka 9. Other one you don't get me. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 14. Your Uka 9, John, they call it 5:17. Other one got me 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and about verse 14. Listen to the book.
But Yahusha answered them, my Abba worketh hitherto, and I work.
What happened?
Therefore the Yahudim sought the more to kill him,
Tell them why.
because he not only had broken Shabbat, but said also that Elohim was his Abba,
Yeah.
making himself equal with Elohim.
Tell them.
Then answered Yahusha and said unto them, Aman, aman, I say unto you, the Ben can do nothing of himself,
But
what he seeth the Abba do. For what things soever he doeth, these also doeth the Ben likewise.
listen.
For the Abba loveth the Ben, and sheweth him all things that himself doeth.
What happened?
And he will shew him greater works than these, that ye may marvel.
See that? You're going to be amazed. Listen.
For as the Abba raiseth up the dead, and quickeneth them, even so the Ben quickeneth whom he will.
Listen.
For the Abba judgeth no ish, but hath committed all judgment unto the Ben,
Yeah.
that all unashamed should honor the Ben, even as they honor the Abba.
Listen.
He that honoreth not the Ben, honoreth not the Abba which hath sent him.
Listen.
Aman, aman, I say unto you, he that heareth my debar, and believeth on him that sent me, hath everlasting life,
Listen.
and shall not come into condemnation,
Yeah.
but is passed from death unto life.
Yeah.
Aman, aman, I say unto you, the hour is coming,
The
and
time
now
is coming. And what happened?
and now is, when the dead shall hear the voice of the Ben of Elohim,
And what happened?
and they that hear shall live.
Yeah.
For as the Abba hath life in himself, so hath he given to the Ben to have life in himself,
Yeah.
and hath given him authority to execute judgment also,
Yeah.
because he is the Ben of Ish.
Yeah.
Marvel not at this, for the hour is coming, in the which all that are in the graves shall hear his voice,
What happened?
and shall come forth. They that have done Taub unto the resurrection of life,
Yeah.
and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation.
That's what you just heard when they was in the prison. The prison represented the grave. Because you captured and take away from free people. They got to hear exactly what he told them. They got to hear his voice when they came forth. You don't believe what happened. It happened just like he told them. He going to put you back in your position. The other one, you're going to be a dead man. They got to hear his voice. And they came right back. No sooner after that, 3 days, they were resurrected up, and they came right to judgment. Not only that, he tried to tell you that he could do nothing but what he seen the Abba do. You don't believe what happened when Yahushua laid him. He wound up being the second highest ruler in Mizraim. And you know what else he got to do? Everything he seen Pharaoh do. I could kill a man, I could let a man live. He couldn't do nothing to himself. He saw what he did. Everything he saw him do, he was able to do the same thing. And everybody had to hear his voice. He said, not one hand should be lifted in Mizraim without his authority. Only way you're going to understand as a man. You can't understand what he just told you. You'll just act like you did. The only way you understand it, you understood it from a natural situation where a man took a man and set him in his position and gave authority that whatever he say happened the way he does it. Well, you learn that Pharaoh took 2 men up. He restored one and killed the other. And he let him become the second ruler to be able to do whatever he want to do. And all he can do is what I seen him do. I can even give it to you. I can take it away. Look at 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 14. This is why I have a problem with some of y'all. Listen to the book.
For if we believe that Yahusha,
Remember about verse 11. Say it from 4 and 11. Listen.
and that ye study to be quiet, and to do your own business, and to work with your own hands, as we commanded you,
Yes.
that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without, and that ye may have lack of nothing.
See that? That's what we got to start doing. That's why we changing stuff. You supposed to be walking honest in front of them people outside too. We did say one time, these sinners don't matter, but we got to set the example for them. Only way these people going to see, they're going to see it through us. These sinners ain't going to get right on their own. They got to see some people that going to manifest what's right. Listen.
But I would not have you to be ignorant, Aki,
You see this? I don't want you to be ignorant, Aki,
concerning them which are asleep,
concerning them that do what?
which are asleep,
That what happened?
that ye sorrow not.
That you do what?
Sorrow not.
That you do what?
Sorrow not,
Like who?
even as others which have no hope.
I know y'all have missed it. In the 24th chapter of the book of Orion, when he came up on it, he wanted to know what manner of communication that they walked with one with another, and they were sad. Well, he said, I didn't want you to be ignorant either, that you sorrow not at them that have no hope. Because you'd have paid attention. They said they trusted it had been him. That's why they were crying. It wouldn't make sense for me to be milling mouth around here crying while I could sad. I got hope. I know why you're sad, because you know you're going to burn. See, this is correction for us. This is your instruction. Why else would he tell me this? When I find people sorry, people that didn't have no hope, I ain't got no business doing it. He didn't want me to be ignorant concerning that. I know it ain't important to y'all. Listen, y'all going to find real soon the way you walking is real critical. It's real critical to the way you think and how you operate in him. It's going to come down, people, eventually, that things are going to get more out of your control. Nothing's been in your control. You just feel like you're in control because you can get up and you can go to the bathroom and you can wipe yourself. But all these things eventually will change. You'll fall into the hands of somebody else. You ain't got to be old for it to happen either. All you got to do is keep living. Everybody that's living is a victim. You are a potential victim. You're just a victim. You're just waiting on something to attack you. Whether it's heart attack, whether it's crippling you, whether it's arthritis, whether it's a brain seizure, aneurysm, heart attack. Everybody here is a potential victim. You just don't know which one. A gunshot, drowning, choking, an earthquake, a tornado, tractor trailer overturning, car head on, carjacking, in a supermarket getting robbed, in the bank getting robbed, getting shot. You're in the way of an armored truck shootout, gang violence. Listen, you're a victim. You just don't know which one coming to get you first. Or it's just time. It's just time. You just fell asleep and you didn't get up. You're a victim. You went to the store, you bought some, and it happened to be poison. You know, the book said, he said they gave him poison for his food. These people poison us in these stores out here. There's stuff that people don't want to come and identify. The package say one thing, but somebody back at the manufacturing plant did something different. And they only did it for you. Listen, that whole tainted pile of meat only killed one person. Everybody else got sick and got well. You were on deck. The stuff y'all sitting here, y'all play around with, you ain't in control of nothing. You just don't know what role you playing. You just sitting around and you don't know when, you don't know where, at what time that man gonna come and get you. And you don't have no idea how important it is that y'all need to be paying attention to everything y'all hear. I'll bring you 2 and 1. I still didn't finish up my Who All Our Shamoot, did it? I'm like, who or not? At that point, I'm looking for particular people. This ain't for everybody. It's too late in the evening, y'all. Y'all done wasted a lot of time. A lot of time been wasted. A lot of time. A lot of time. Listen to the book.
Therefore, we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard.
That's all I'm talking about. Why we don't do that? Why won't we sit around and we give more earnest heed to the things we heard? All these things we tell, have you ever considered that you're going to die? How many of y'all in here agree you're going to die? How many of y'all know how you're going to die? How many of y'all know when you're going to die? That don't scare you? What if you just die by suffocation? What if you die by drowning? The main thing, you're going to die, but how you going to die? What if somebody just get a knife and there's some lunatic that escaped and they just stab you up? And they take 103 stabbings and then you still wind up laying for a couple of days before you eventually bleed out or a day or so. And then you go to the hospital and they give you morphine or whatever they give you, it still don't help. Because he just put in his heart there, I want you to suffer. The worst grievous suffering before you leave him. Then I want to destroy you later in the grave. You ever consider that? No. I don't want to think about that. I want to get all the bad things out of my mind. I want to go to good places and nice places in my head. I don't want to think about it. What if you give your baby cut up or just a skeleton in your baby? You won't be the first person and you won't be the last one. You have no idea what Mr. Yahuwah can do in it. You send them out to a safe place and find out it wasn't safe. Huh? It's just too many ways for the man to take us out. Why y'all play this game of playing with him? Why would you be so stupid to play with this man when you don't know the time, the date, and when and how this man is going to kill you? Everything we're doing here now is by faith. It's by faith. This has been assured. Our consolation was supposed to come through the Devours. That's what we're supposed to, that's it. Huh? That's our consolation. So now we had to go back through this book. The only reason we put in this time, come try to give you consolation. Consolation. We're trying to line this up to see how does this fit? How does this get us to a mindset of feeling more confident that we're going to be with him? Nobody knows. That is some brief. Nobody knows. And for some people, that's enough to quit. So you know at that point we got to do? I had to be persuaded. I got to be persuaded that nothing can separate me. But there's going to be some tests. I got people come, well, I'm going to know these test trials, things keep coming. How am I going to get stronger? That's the only way you're going to get stronger. They got to keep coming. You got to learn to resist. You don't get stronger with nothing coming. That makes absolutely no sense. You get stronger in the weight room, put more weights on now. You're either going to increase your reps or you're going to put more weight on. You cannot get stronger doing the same exercise. You plateau. A lot of people done came here, you plateau. That's why you done died out. You done plateaued. You hadn't changed nothing. You've been the same look, same infamil status you always been in, and you've never grown. That's why you struggle on the most elementary stuff. You the most childlike adult ever been seen before in life. Because you ain't got no mind. You ain't got no mind to be saying. You got a mind to be saying, it's stuff you got to just be able to put aside. Everybody here know what they need to get rid of to get stronger. It ain't hard. Nobody got to think about it. You know what you need to do. The stuff that you don't want to think about, that's stuff you need to get rid of. Right now, I can't think about nothing. Get rid of that mind. Any mind you got that ain't got you examine yourself, you don't know what to put away, you know something wrong with you. You know something wrong with it. People want to escape reality. They want to feel like it's something else I can do. Something else I can. Why you keep putting stuff on you know don't benefit you? Why you keep doing stuff you know ain't going to get you nowhere? Because you keep trying to fight that elder and you know you're going to die. That's just dangerous. It's just dangerous. Why am I doing stuff that I know is wrong? That's scary to me. What are you people mindset? What's going to happen? The man can see everything. Either you believe that or you don't believe nothing. He can't look at my heart and say I'm a liar and a hypocrite and a far pretender. I can go to the doctor and they can do it though with an x-ray machine. They can do it with a CAT scan. Why do you think they do a CAT scan? It's certain stuff that a doctor on the surface can't see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a recommendation. I want you to go and I'm going to take this to Dr. Cleophas and I want you to get a CAT scan. I need something where it's going to put his whole body in, where it can go from his head all the way down their toe to see what goes. Because this is stuff I can't pick, I can't find. Them days over with that speculating and guess. It's over with. He put machinery, only way they put this in just to show you, I can see too. I can see right through you. Listen, that's why he got you to a specialist. I can see right through you. Why y'all playing with somebody, man, can see right through you? Y'all make up y'all mind today. Cut and run. I can respect you better. Cut and run. It don't even make sense. Why are you sitting around, listening to this, waiting to die to go to hell? That's crazy. I got enough in myself that if I don't want to do it, I ain't going to do it. I just got to put in my mind, I'm good with everything that's going to happen to me with this decision I'm making. Don't cut and run now. You ain't good with what's going to happen. You ain't good when he lay all your kids in front of you dead. Don't be good now. And he lay your wife, your husband, everything, all your parents, everybody in front of you dead. Don't be, when you say you good, put in your mind now, whatever comes, when it comes, how it comes, I'll deal with it then, and I'm more than willing and able. I know y'all ain't got no heart. If folks in here, y'all sit on the fence, you sit here, you ain't. You know what the word is. I don't respect you. I can't respect the hypocrite. Put in your mind and go all the way with it. Be good with everything that's going to come to you. It's coming anyway. Hypocrite ain't going to stop it. I'm just curious. So what's the purpose of y'all coming here? What is the purpose of y'all coming here? What are you trying to escape? Who are you trying to fool? You show up. I say people are hypocrite. Everybody sees you. You're not invisible. When y'all daydreaming, how many of y'all see people here daydreaming? How many of y'all see people and you can tell they don't want to be here? They're so dumb, they think nobody don't see them. Mr. Yahuwah show you up to let people see. This person not going to perceive. He let you watch people so he take them down. You know what you can say? I ain't going to do that. I seen what happened to them. He let people make it out here and cut them off so other people realize it could have been you. Listen, I done seen enough in my time. You ain't got to worry about me on that side. Y'all don't like this? They're not teaching. I just want to be real with you. I don't want to sit around and lie to you. I don't want that favor. I know what it's like to sit around and you hoping you know your hope is in vain. You want to believe you're saved, but you know you're not saved. I don't want to do that. I don't want to see you do that to yourself. I want you to be real with yourself. You're not saved. And you're not going to get saved until you get this thing right. But man, you're going to have to sit around, you got to examine yourself, and you got to pay attention. Did you get a more earnest heed to the things you heard? If you didn't, that means you let something slip. That means we got to go back and reassess everything and look at what was I not paying attention to? What was I avoiding? That's why we keep going back over some stuff, y'all know, because there's a lot of stuff we missed. And he keep telling you, let me tell you what happened. How many of y'all got cars? How many of y'all ever had to put a transmission in the car? Before it went, did anybody transmission, it gave you some sign before it went out? Sometime it'll slip, and you'll keep driving. And eventually, you know what happened? It keeps slipping some more till what happened? It go out. You keep slipping, put on the same stuff you ain't got no business, keep having that same rotten attitude you've been having, keep hypocriting the line like you've been doing. How long do you think before you go out? How long before you go out? How long? But y'all haven't had cars with transmission problem before. So y'all familiar with this. Eventually it's going to put you out, it's going to put you down somewhere, right? You keep doing stuff. How long you think for Mr. Hood let that behavior put you down somewhere? How long? I just don't want to lie to none of y'all, give you no false premises. I don't want you to have no false hope. If you're not living right, you are a candidate for everlasting destruction and you're going to burn forever. End of subject. End the subject. You're going to burn forever. Come on, give me back this. Ooh, Allah Shamut. For whatever, I'm going to finish this up. 21, they call Exodus. It was something I was looking for in now. Y'all people don't sit here and do stuff that y'all know better you shouldn't be doing. I mean, it don't make sense. We believe we're saved by con, which is grace, don't we? But even that got an end to it. Even that got an end to it. It don't cover just keep doing the same thing. The book says, shall we continue in sin, that con may abound? Elohim said no. I ain't even heard. If I thought that con came so I could keep sinning, I don't even know Elohim. I hadn't even been taught Elohim. It came because I was in my ignorance. Now I done developed and I done got information. I shouldn't still be committing the same things I used to do. Nobody shouldn't keep talking about the same thing I've been doing. But we do it anyway. Let's see what happens. Allah Shamut. Let's see that one I want. 22, 23. No, I want 22. Let's see. 22. I think we left out 22, 23.
22.
24? What was it?
22, 22. Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with a sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your beneath.
You say he was going to kill us with what now?
And I will kill you with a sword.
So he going to kill us with a sword. What he been doing with that sword the whole time I wanted y'all? Polishing it. What was he polishing it for? And sharpening? He already knew he was going to do this. Huh? He already knew. He knew you were going to do it. So your cousin call already told about it. Said, you know what? I just been saving him. Sometime my mother up at it, I knew you were going to act up. That's why I brought that belt. I already knew you were going to show your behind you got. How many of y'all remember that? They had that switch. I knew, listen, Brayden, I already knew you. You know what? They've been getting, and they just been peeling that thing off. And the kid been trying to figure out, what they getting that for? It's for the day of slaughter. I know you're going to show you. I already know what you're going to do. And when they cut the food, I already knew what you were going to do. This whole time, he done told you what's going to happen. You think that he thought that we weren't going to do this? That we weren't going to afflict this man? Do you think that he thought that we weren't going to put the man in position and he was going to cry out? And he let us know, I heard him. What was the whole purpose to tell you in that he was heard? That was telling you, I'm going to kill you. The whole time you've been looking at Amorim, the 5th chapter, he said in that he was heard. He was telling you, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to take you down with the sword. What you got? 1935. Oriel. They call it Luke. 1935. Make it 36. Listen to the book.
And as he went, they spread their clothes in the way. And when he was come nigh, even now at the descent of the Mount of Olives, the whole multitude of the Methatis began to rejoice and praise Elohim with a loud voice for all the mighty works that they had seen, saying, Barak be the Malak that cometh in the name of Yahuwah, Shalom and Shamayim and Kabud in the highest. And some of the Pharisees from among the multitude said unto him, Master, rebuke thy Methatis. And he answered and said unto them, I tell you that if these should hold their shalom, the stones would immediately cry out. And when he was come near, he beheld the city and wept over it, saying, If thou hadst known, even thou, at least in this thy yom.
See that? If you had even known, you had any idea. Listen.
The things which belong unto thy shalom.
Yeah.
But now they are hid from thine eyes.
Yeah.
For the yamim shall come upon thee, that thine enemies shall cast a trench about thee, and compass thee round, and keep thee in on every side.
And do what?
And shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children within thee, and they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another.
Why?
Because thou knewest not the time of thy visitation.
Because he came to his own, and own received him not. They didn't know him. Y'all had no idea what was set up. That man was telling you, the day of slaughter was coming on you. He don't use these people to kill you. He don't use these people to take you down. And you don't even know why. You'll look over there, you'll see all those all so-called African nations they got. You look at them, that's all they're doing, they're killing these people. It's coming back on you too. Let me tell you something. This whole little Democrat, Republican stunt they getting ready to pull. If the Democrats get more of the House, what the Republican do, the Republican get more of the House, the Democrat what going to do. Everybody pointing the finger at you. And what makes it so bad, you the person they say they don't vote. They're saying you responsible. If the Republican don't get this House back, they say because of you niggas. You niggas with your welfare program. What make them all of a sudden blame you? Why white folks ain't to blame him to get it back? These people getting their guns, these people packing up, get ready. If these Republicans don't get this House come November, y'all niggas in trouble. If the Republicans do get the House back come to November, y'all niggas in trouble. Because the Democrats going to blame y'all niggas because you ain't got to the polls. So it don't make no difference. Where it go, you finna be to blame. These people are going to blame, and you've done absolutely nothing to prepare yourself. You've never tried to make yourself a nation. You've never tried to find out who you are or who you're supposed to be serving. Y'all so divided, you keep trying to serve this world and run with this world, and these folks going to leave you out here. These people going to sell you out. Y'all going to see it. Eventually, y'all a little bit, you'll appreciate me. You'll appreciate me later. Nobody care about you and your family. You and your family going to be slaughtered right out there in the street with the rest of these people. Because the family divided. Most of these come here, they ain't got no mind to get their head together and realize how they work together. On the plan of salvation, how you need to put up. They divided. Most of them worry about trying to kiss their mammy behind and kiss their pappy behind and try to worry about other people on the outside. But try to make sure you take care of their home. First priority need to be you in their home. Mom and dad got to do the same thing. They got to save themselves. Y'all hear me? And nothing else, you got to do just like Luke did. I'm going to get the kids. I'm going to get out. You want to stay and let her look back, let her turn to a, keep going. Call her little Martin girl with the umbrella. She'll turn the salt, keep moving. At the end of the day, you got to save yourself. Oh, it's tight, because they love that world. That world, he even tried to tell the book of Oriel, remember Luke's wife? Let you know, remember her? They love that world. They're supposed to pull you right out there with them. Listen, I ain't going to the world for nobody. I had a lady told me, she said, you know what, your daughter, she going to come back one day. I say, I ain't guarantee she can get back in. Got my baby girl, I love her. I ain't got no host to run out there to get her. I got to do all I can to save myself. That's right. I love my daughter more than any of y'all going to ever love a spouse. That's my daughter. Your spouse can leave you and go give her somebody else. That's my baby girl, me and my wife. Yeah. See if I leave this congregation to go find them. See if I pull out to see if I can go get them. See if I stay up all night crying and weeping. I got to save myself. At the end of the day, that's how I got to work. I got to save myself. Right? That's the end of it. Listen, I love y'all, I love you. Go ahead and cut and see if I break out of what I'm doing. I'm staying in. I got to make it in. At the end of the day, let me tell y'all, everybody here, you can't say nobody but yourself. That man told me, now one of them can redeem their key. That's all I can do to make sure I get in. Hey, listen, that's the casualty of war. I'm fighting a war. Ain't that right? In the casualty of war, you're going to lose some. At the end of the day, I'm looking at, we won the war. I can lose a daughter, a wife, a son, a grandson, a daughter-in-law, anybody else. I just got to make sure I don't lose myself. That's right. That's right. That takes something. But you can't get to this state that you believe. I want to advise what I'm telling y'all to nobody else, because a lot of y'all don't believe. You can't say, let me tell you something. If people got enough sense to get up in the morning, put their clothes on, and go anywhere and pay attention, do what they're doing, they got enough sense to pay attention to what they're doing to him. Ain't nobody fooling me. I know how much sense you got. You ain't got no sense, you'll get right in the car, go down the wrong way of the expressway. I don't see people ain't got no sense. They'll put their pants on their head. Ain't that right? They ain't got no sense. You got enough sense to get your clothes, put your clothes, and go and do everything you do. You got enough sense to pay attention to the book. It's all about what you want to do. I'm not wasting my time on you. Absolutely none of y'all. Today, everything ends today. Y'all will see. I'll show you better not tell you. I'm done. I'm wasting no time. Y'all niggas can run this street and run that world and do what you're doing. You gonna pay attention to him. Well, yeah, listen. My usher be on standby. I need to give me one in a while to hit him on the side and say, get such and such and get him out of him. We're gonna do, what you told sleep? Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Just keep it moving. We ain't got no whole lot of discussion. Put them in a strong choke hold, take them down, put them in their back, roll them out the door. Man, it's just so. Go get a man who on death row and he finna die tomorrow. See if he fall asleep. See if he sleep that night, he ain't worried about it. That nigga pacing all night long praying. Hold it, something happen, something change. You in a dire situation. That's how the mind you ought to have. You better hold something change, because you going the way you going, you ain't gonna make it. I'm telling you, I can't sleep all night long. I got too much going on in my mind. I wake up, too many heart flutter. Too many times I can't swallow. Too much that going on me. I just look at too much going, and the man ain't troubling me for no reason. It's time to get right. Everybody, it's just time to get right. All that junk is over with. Y'all not doing that junk here no more. Get your junk ready to get packed. Y'all get off the property. I'm going to get you up out of here. We ain't got no time. Either the ones out of town too, you on deck. You on deck. I'm sick of this junk. Man, don't make no sense. If nobody, how many of y'all nobody how to make y'all get up and come? How many of you already minded? What in the world you trying to make somebody else do it for? How many of y'all, when I get through, somebody got to sit down with you and explain what I just preached? Raise your hand. How many of y'all, somebody got to call y'all and talk y'all up to try to get you to explain what it? Don't do it to nobody else then. I'm done. Does that mean you ain't got an ear to hear? Don't get mad at nobody. That's your mind. That just ain't the mind he gave. He gave me a mind. I sat down. And Moses had a hearing and said he can hear everything I say. Yeah. That's why he got that forward with a guy come up missing. Oh, they fired. How y'all these folks be disappearing? I don't know where y'all be going. Yeah. What can you do? Yeah. I've been my whole life. I don't know where you going, who you gonna be with. You gotta be sinning. Yeah. I ain't know. You think I believe y'all be sure you ain't sinning? Who y'all think I'm stupid? You think I know y'all be shut the door because you going somewhere to obey? I know you sinning. Come up missing, nobody don't see you. I know what be going on with y'all. Don't be trying to explain that. I know what the dummy part y'all got to try to explain something to me. Do you actually think I'm stupid? Nope. Moses chose to be with the people of Elohim though. Yeah. What was again? Then to do what? So that means if he went with us, he was what? He was sinning. Why did he put sinning on the table? Choosing rather suffer affliction with the people of Elohim than enjoy the pleasure of sin. Why did sin come up? Why he just didn't choose to be with us, but he still wasn't sinning? Because I know what y'all doing. I know you're a sinner. Think I'm stupid? Man, y'all niggas kill me. I just watch y'all float and keep going. I know your groups. I already know what you do. I sat back on like the man and said, y'all don't fool me. Y'all ain't fooling me. You just killing time. I know you sinning. You don't run somewhere where you can wear what you want, do what you want to do. I know you committing sin. Someone saying trying to convince this. They ain't gonna try to come sit in my face. Nigga, too late. I done caught you when you done that too. Yeah. Don't try to move your seat now, nigga. Yeah. Ain't about where you sit. It's about how you living. Yeah. I don't have no time about that stuff. Y'all think y'all be sinning? I'm trying to tell you, I know I stay with. Most of the time, these guys tell you, we be on the phone, we talking, it be night. Y'all be on the phone all the time, keep from sinning. Yeah. You on the phone and sinning, I know you sinning. I know your folk you with sinning, and you gonna commit sin. Put me in your tech group, ain't got no room. My phone, it don't hold but so many in a group. I'm just being honest. I'm telling you something. Y'all don't know. You ain't going to get strong by yourself. I know the devil being. I watch out. I already know the devil being yours. Because you got in your mind. Let me tell you. Look, all the failures. These are all failure conversations. Yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying, be just, I want to bother you. I know you're a failure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just, the other people need you more. You're a failure. I just kind of see, everybody ain't right. You're a failure. Don't try to use nobody. All these are cop-out conversations. I already know. I know everyone. I know when you try that jump. I know when you dunk me, when you went past. I already know what y'all be doing. I watch you. Let me tell you something. I don't mean nothing. None of y'all be doing. I just sit back and watch you. Say another retard. Think they done got past. You're not getting past. It's just like the book said, you hate the light and you ain't going to come to it. Because your deed going to be reported. They know when I lock them down, I be looking at you. I already know. I'm looking straight through you. Some of them I see them coming. I already know you're up to no good. Boy, we're going to plan, acting like they love you, act like they like you, then I already done read you. It's the same old scheme with y'all. Ain't nothing changed with you. Why waste all that time hypocrite? I just wouldn't be there. I ain't like my pals no more. I left. I like y'all ain't hypocrite. I ain't sit around and run up. John used to be my reader, didn't it? How many conversations we had, you tell how I ain't like him? And he was a fall. How many times you said now? Now you finna go to hell now. I said how many times I ain't like him? He was false, he was all. I was a better leader than him. I just didn't see that being prosperous. When I said I left, it just didn't make sense. I never thought it made sense to get him to fight a man in his own house. I found no more than him, left and started your own. You ain't gonna believe it. I robbed the way of your son gone. I never tried to pastor a congregation and never tried to lead them. Said bottom line, it didn't make sense. Said it didn't make sense. Said bottom line, it don't make sense. Do something y'all do. Last thing y'all do, it don't be prosperous for you. Last thing y'all do, set yourself up for detriment. Let's see what happens. Finish up there, ooh, all I shamoo. So I'm going to get y'all out of here. I don't know why I cover all that. I said that last night. I don't know why I say some of the stuff I say. No, as soon as I did, something came up and had me out of. So you know what I said? Exactly the reason why I said it. Every time, listen, it come out just like it's supposed to come out every time. They trying to think about it now. You know they're trying to tell yourself, it don't matter what he say. That's good too. That's good. I know. That's good. You on the right path. And you on the right path. They just don't know that you on the right path. Burn forever. Listen to the book.
And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with a sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your beni fatherless.
Yeah.
If thou lend money to any of the arm that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him as an usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury.
Yeah.
If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him by...
He should have told him about the rule of their people. Isn't it the 22nd chapter I wanted?
28, verse 28.
Verse 28. We'll read down 28. Come on.
Neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him. By that the shamash goeth down.
Tell me why, son.
For that is his covering only.
Yeah.
It is his raiment for his skin, wherein shall he sleep.
Who else gonna get you but him? Nobody miss you who will set you up, let you strip it down, and say, come back to hurt you. Listen.
And it shall come to pass, when he crieth unto me, that I will hear.
I ain't set us up like that. Come on.
For I am Canaan.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not revile the Elohim, nor Allah, the ruler of thy arm.
Y'all hear that? Or speak what with that? Evil. How did he write it? Thou shalt not do what?
Thou shalt not revile the Elohim, nor curse the ruler of thy arm.
Let's see something. But Mark Bar, chapter 12. Chapter 12, verse 1. I'm going to get ready to let y'all go. We done been all over the place today just talking. For some reason, y'all just kind of just, I don't know, it's just something just, I don't know, it's something. Yahuwah know it, though. He know it. Listen.
And Marim and Aharon spake against Moshe.
What did they do now?
Spake against Moshe because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married.
Yeah.
For he had married an Ethiopian woman.
He married a Cush. Listen.
And they said, hath Yahuwah indeed spoken only by Moshe?
Yeah.
Hath he not spoken also by us?
That's how they feel in here too. Listen.
And Yahuwah heard it. Now the Ish Moshe was very meek, above all the Anashim which were upon the face of the Arats.
What happened?
And Yahuwah spake suddenly unto Moshe, and unto Aharon, and unto Marim, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation.
Yeah.
And they three came out. And Yahuwah came down in the pillar of the cloud, and stood in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aharon and Marim, and they both came forth.
Yeah.
And he said, hear now, my Dabarim.
Yeah.
If there be an Abi among you, I, Yahuwah, will make myself known unto him in a kazun.
Yeah.
And will speak unto him in a dream.
Let me ask y'all a question. Something talking. Hey, any of y'all been getting in the kazuns? And y'all been having in the dream? Yahuwah been trying to think. I'm trying to be honest now. Don't be lying. I'm just listening to what he said. If it be in among you now, he said he was going to do it to you two kind of ways now. You should be having some kind of vision. Or he should have been talking to you in a dream. Do I have any? I don't want to overlook nobody's position. Let's see what happened.
My servant Mashah is not so.
Because I don't be telling y'all about no vision, no dreams I have. What do he do?
Who is faithful in all mine house.
What do you do?
With him will I speak mouth to mouth.
Sometimes I be about to have these conversations. I don't know what's going on. Listen to what has happened.
Even apparently.
And not
in dark speeches.
Don't be clouded to me. What happened?
And the similitude of Yahuwah shall he behold.
So what do you want to know after that?
Wherefore then were
Wherefore
ye not,
what now?
Wherefore then
what did he want to know?
Were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Mashah?
It's dangerous. It's dangerous. I got people here that do it. It don't even scare you, huh? It's dangerous. I didn't get it. How many of y'all seen that movie? What was it? Clint Eastwood movie. What was that movie? Dirty Dwayne. No. Unforgiven. Y'all seen it? When the lady came on there and she rode on the horse to give Clint the money. He came to give him the money. And he told the boy who was with him, and they had killed the boy, he said, we're going to take him, we're going to give Ned his half. She told him. She said, Ned dead. He said, no, he's not. She said, Ned dead. He said, who killed Ned? She said, Lil Bill. She said, Lil Bill killed Ned? She said, he kept beating him. At first, he wasn't taught. And he told him he was really William Money of Missouri, who killed women and children and dynamite him. He said, that didn't scare Lil Bill. She said, no, he just kept beating him. He said, he told him that he going to come back and he going to kill you too. And he came straight down to the town, and he killed him. See, a lot of stuff don't scare y'all. Like he asked him, you weren't afraid to do what you were doing? Y'all ain't afraid to do that. See, when they were talking, and you know what the problem was? Mashah didn't know nothing about it. Yahuwah heard it. Can you imagine you get pulled out there, he tell y'all to come out, and you find out, you sit right, you say, they were talking about me? Kind of like with your call. When he told him to go out there, they've been talking about you. Can you imagine that he bring you out to let you know already? You know they've been talking about you. Before you come out, you want to let them know when they brought them out. They've been running you down the whole time saying, man, there's some dirty stuff here, huh? 13, Abarim, 13 and 7. I'm going to let y'all go. 13 and 7, Abarim, they call Hebrews. It's tight. The man came to put a sword down and said time to separate them. For the slaughter. But cutting and separating, you had to set yourself up, man, to get yourself pierced. This thing tight. So I think if y'all get yourself on the side of loss, y'all get stronger with losses. I remember my daughter first left. One thing that gets you is embarrassment. Because you had to work. Y'all me tell y'all, I'm going to tell y'all a lie. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell me to tell y'all a lie. I'm going to tell you the truth anyway, so it don't matter. Yeah, it's embarrassment. Because I had to worry about what people were going to think, what people were going to say. Were they going to say I touched her, I molested her, was I beating her, wasn't I right? Did she see us in a hypocrite, drinking and smoking? Like some of y'all hypocrites are here and done. It ain't all you, some of you hypocrites. But that just come here. Then you got to get past what people think and how people feel. You got to know for yourself what you've done. I lost my wife for, 7 months? I had to deal with that before. Didn't know he would prepare me before. I had to come in and rob, pastor, and shepherd people. My wife goes and had to wonder what people were thinking. My own in-laws said that what happened, said my wife had walked in the house and found me in the bed with another woman, and it sent her mind, and her mind had left her. And that's what happened. I said, is that what you came up with? I cut him a little right then. I cut him a little, I don't fool with him. They'll tell you I don't fool with him. I said, that what you think about me? I walk clean. Never happened. Oh, he probably beat his wife. Man, folk had me dream, beat his wife. Michelle, you were here, wasn't it? No, it was tight. Both left. Listen, I lost by half of the people we had. Still kept. You remember when I used to break down crying? Remember that crying? I said I couldn't hardly do it? Man, I've had to do this job on the most strenuous conditions a man should have to deal with. With knowing people, hearing people tell you, saying, is that what y'all were thinking? Is that what you actually been saying? But here to let me know, they're still talking against you. They're coming, people were coming, you know they were coming for? Try to see when I was going to break. When was I going to quit it? When was I going to stop? I never canceled a service. I never missed a service through the whole thing. I never cut a service off because I couldn't hardly make it. I had to fight through my own feelings.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah, listen. People don't realize. I get up and I laugh and do stuff. I watch all these scrawny stories y'all have that ain't really nothing you better. But that's a whole world of you. So I had to entertain and deal with this stuff. I had to deal with the spotlight on you. See, when anything happened to Tony Smith, the first thing come up, Tony Smith ain't right. You ain't right and stuff happening to you, and people still praying for you and saying they believe you all right. Yep. I ain't done nothing committing no sin on these people. I got to fight what people saying, what people think, how I need to, listen, go ahead, come and say, no, I need to be sat down till I got my home together. I still did my job. I ain't never treated folk no different. Never done it. That's why I watch all these scrawny stuff y'all be doing. Y'all don't be dealing with nothing. Y'all really don't. When I say that, and even with that, it's a light thing for the simple fact of I chose this way come with some suffering. You want to be tried and you want to be tested. You know what my wife tell me now? She said, you know what? She said, since then I come, she said, I take every service serious. She said, because I realize how important that you don't know when your mind can be gone. She said, that quick your mind can be gone and you can't explain what you got going on. She said, I take it serious every service and I listen because I consider how quick your mind can be gone. See, it worked out for her and it built me up. But when you're going through, you don't see that. You think I saw this going to build you up and it's going to get your wife to where you think I knew that? I thought everything was just done. I was just done. I was just going to have to fight through this the rest of my life and deal with it. Well, you had to get up and you got to have some hope and trust. Sit down, I used to face this way, the members sit behind me. And it just felt like I could feel everybody's eyes on me like this. Said the day got to be the day he going to break. When they get through, I get up, get behind the podium. I got to do my job. That's right. That's why people come and see me. That's right. They don't see me standing in the face of adversity. Yes, sir. These folks done seen me before. I ain't moved. Listen, I ain't moving beard. That's right. These folks done seen me how to go through that. I had to deal with some hard stuff. I had to deal with reader turn on me. Folks done did me wrong. I see folks just do me just wrong. Like some of y'all do. Ain't nothing different. So when I see y'all do stuff, it be the same people. Y'all just change shape. Be the same people. That's just character. After a while, you start seeing character. You realize, I done seen all these behaviors before. None of it's new. But you know what? It builds you up to give you that stamina to realize, I made it through the last storm. I'll make it through this one. That's right. That's right. Had to build my baby girl. That's my baby. Baby girl. I ain't moving. And I sure ain't finna tell him to take me and leave her. That's right. It's best she go. It's best she burn. It's best she be destroyed. It's just best I be saved. I know a lot of y'all, they ain't got no strength. They can't say that. Because I work out. I work out. I tell them I'm going out work out. You know, I look at all that stuff I do now. I said, this just similitude of my life, Miko. All I look at and I see that stuff, I look and say, I don't want to do none of it. But I said, I got to get through it. I pick it up thinking, this time it's going to get live. I pick it up, I just feel my joints like, then I be like, Yahushua, all my bones in me are broken. And I just had to keep doing it. I look at nothing changes. Nothing changed. So the only thing I can do is learn how to get my mind and manipulate the situation. That's all I can do, manipulate the situation. It don't change. The weight ain't getting no lighter, ain't nothing to move it unless I move it. Any situation in your life that's going to change, ain't nothing going to change unless you move it. I don't sit there and look at, get thee up, weight, and be lifted. Nope, ain't going to happen. It's going to be sitting right there. I'm going to get up on it. I'm going to have to manipulate and work through it. And I'm going to have to keep going. I'm going to have to quit. That's how I look at it with this way right here. Ain't nothing going to change unless I change it. All those things are set up for me to use. I learn how to work and use each one of them to manipulate to get done what I got to get done. You got to learn how to manipulate the situation. Use it for your benefits. I learned how other things and people have manipulated me over the course of time to get done what they need to do. So you got to learn how to manipulate them to get done what you got to do. He Shaul said being crafty. I caught you with guile. Huh? But y'all don't waste your time trying to do that. Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff I'm talking about, this ain't for everybody. This ain't for the faint and heart. It's just it's not for the faint and heart, folks. It don't take nothing to quit. It take everything to keep going. That's how I do it. It take everything to keep going. You think I've been doing 20? Well, I've been doing that for 20 years. Last month made 20 years, 21 years I've been doing that. Go tell them folks go find the hoe, the nigga, the kid. Go tell them to find the scandal I've been involved with. 21 years I've been preaching. 21 years. Still standing. Still standing.
Yes, sir.
They ain't got 20 minutes.
That's right.
They ain't even got 21 days. I've been lied on, try to be set up, booby trapped, sabotaged, call FBI, report me to everybody they got. Still standing.
That's right.
Can you imagine your own member call the FBI? You got to sit down with the FBI. Am I lying? I got to be sat and talk to the FBI. Call my members. My member. Guess why when they left? Guess why I was? Still him. They ain't putting no cuss to take me nowhere. These niggas criminals. These niggas here the ones criminals. Liars and fakers. Beating the government now. Call the FBI on me. Guess what though? Still standing. See what go ask them, was I under my desk? Go ask them, was I hiding behind a curb? 21 years I've been doing that. These little squirrel nuts in here don't move me. Squirrel nuts. You ever seen squirrel nut? They had neither. That's two of them. You ain't seen them and the squirrel ain't seen them. That's all little squirrel nuts. I had to deal with the lie, the scandal, the hypocrite, the hypocrisy of these people. Still standing. Listen, get them to do my job. Listen, people get to laughing, people be happy, and I teach them at the same time. I just tell y'all this. Y'all take this way on right here. The very folk you love, they'll give you hatred for your love. Yahushua told them. He said, these folk had gave me number hate. Listen, aggravation, lying, manipulation. These folks from the most rottenest, crookedest, flim-flam and scamming people you ever seen in your life, and I still love them and treat them right. Nobody will do that but me. They'll listen, beat me out of money, scam me, pay everything else, manipulate me, use me, sneak around me, run me down. I still come and do my job. Go ahead, these folks, tell them to go find a pastor. Even the hypocrites there, they know ain't nobody going to treat them like that. They know ain't going to find nobody going to care about them and their whole family. Nobody. Don't give a flying flipper and shouldn't care nothing about them, really. They don't care nothing about yourself. I've been the only one been an advocate for them where they don't even give a flying flip about themselves. I had to tell y'all some stuff flat foot to your face. You ain't liked it, but I told you because it was right. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you I don't like it, and you're going to have to eat that one. I ain't going to hypocrite. I ain't going to be like, coming from me, Leon. Hey, Leon. Love you now. That's how I do it. Come on, Leon. Hey, Leon, what's on? I'm good. I used to playing with it. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to be doing all that day. I don't feel right. Just don't feel right. Just feel right to be right. I don't be real with it. I ain't got time for no hypocrite, no fire. I done all that. I did all that stuff when I was in the street. I just don't see that stuff making no sense when nobody trying. How I'm trying to live right, I'm hypocrite. Y'all be good with that, though, don't it? You've been doing it all your life, and that's the problem. You keep bringing that same Christian right behavior that's going to destroy you over to truth. That's why you ain't going to never transfer to be who you need to be. At some point, somebody got to break it for you. Come give me that Alvarine 3 and 13 and 7. I don't know why I had to tell y'all all this stuff, but somebody trying to get home. But let me say, at what expense, though? They don't know what life can give them. You just don't know what life can give you. Here goes Daniel man on here. Did you think when you came down here, you brought your husband? Your mama asked you, when you came down here, did you come by yourself? How did you come? What was you thinking with you and your family coming? What was your expectation? That y'all would be here throughout. Who you here with now? Did you know that before you came? Folks don't realize what it takes. Folks that don't know what it takes. Chris, when you got married, what was you thinking before you got married? Huh? You didn't think you had a wife have a stroke. What was it, a few years after? 3 weeks after. Folks don't realize it. Why y'all think he keep people like us and different people that go through these different events? Why you think he keep people like that? Why you think? Because somebody going to use Boston. When it happened to them, something happened. Not even nowhere remotely close. I can't take it. You don't know what it's like. It's hard. Nobody can't do that. You ain't human. Listen, you get dealt the hand, and that's what you got to do. You get dealt the hand, you got to consider what you came to do. Isn't that right? I've seen folks, you get dealt spank, they look at their hand, they just look and throw it down. They ain't got no hand. Why? Did you pick it back up? Pick it back up. I'm on the other side of you. What you ain't got, nigga, I got it. Why you throw your hand down? Isn't that right? You don't know. If you know how to play, you might make it work this. You might mess around. You get 3%. Look at this. I got 3 books out of this. You know how you did? You had to play it. Now, the hand I had, I should have been thrown it down. But I keep playing that thing. Look up here. That's another book. Man, I done set the devil. But y'all quit so fast, you don't even play what you got. Y'all just quit and look for reading the fact and blame everybody for everything happening in your life. At some point, take responsibility. I see folks trying to blame. Somebody else. It's you. Nobody want to take responsibility. It's you. Things that happened in my life because of me. I got to pay for stuff I done. Then I got to be tested to make sure I stay. My whole life, I was a quitter. I told you one time, I used to play something, I got mad, I quit. I walked down, I quit, I left. I came back for the game over. You know what he did? He let me back in there, he could see me. He looked at, he was trying to make it a team sport. You know what he should have told me? Get the F off that field, don't never show back up. Could have broke me earlier. Because once I saw that, I looked at when they I could throw attitude, he'll let me play. Or he'll let me do what I want to do. You know what I have with a lot of us? If somebody threw you out earlier, you wouldn't be doing what you were doing. Folks done kissed your behind and drugged you and played with you. That's why you ain't never changed. That's why hard folks get me, I come straight down and tell you, you be like, nobody ain't talked to me like that before. Well, you needed it. It's time to get it now. I did. I quit. I ain't like somebody, I just quit. I ain't like, that made me no different. I quit. I told about a friend I had in that area. He tell me he get married to quit. We played together. Listen, man, that guy there, man, he was a great guy for himself. Listen, man, he ain't let nothing bother him on no court, no track, nothing. Listen, he just wanted to play. It didn't matter, just play. I get mad, I quit. That joke said, man, don't let one monkey start the show. Just grab another ape and let it. That junk you to get on my nerves so bad. That nigga said he done replaced me with an ape. I was a monkey. He just said he got something. You know an ape better than you. Just say you got something better than me. Listen, one look at me and be having a happy time. Listen, I want to play again so bad. Oh, that thing hurted me so bad. Because he did that junk. And I always fell in the same trap. He went quick. It was cheat. I'm sick of the junk. I quit, whatever. That junk said, don't let one monkey start the show. Just grab another ableist and grab somebody and get it playing. And they just be having fun. The game, and you just be sitting here like, why did I quit? My behind could have been out there having fun. You still looking mad at yourself. I should have stayed out there. Stuff like that'll break you. Stuff like that'll break you. You know what I tell y'all to get rid of y'all? I ain't gonna let no monkey start no show. I'm just gonna grab another ape and let the show go. We don't still have fun. Isn't that right? You gonna be on the sideline out there and we ain't gonna pick you back up. Everybody gonna know you're a quitter. See, I say all that to just try to tell you, it don't take nothing to quit. When you don't like something, just quit. When you get mad, quit. Somebody say something you don't hear, quit. But it takes something to stop there and keep going. When I finally got this and patted it down, learned what I gotta do, now I take adversity, I learn how to fight through it. Don't do what I used to do and just quit. Set my mind to realize for this, I don't care about no natural stuff. But I'm looking at this. This is my soul. I can't afford to quit. When you quit, you get further behind. You can't afford to quit now. You got everything on the line, folks. What you going to quit for now? Somebody watching. You don't know when you're going through somebody watching. Like over the years, people don't watch me. These people don't see me. They know where I done quit or where I done stopped before, where I done faltered and done fainted before. Because somebody watching, you know what they say? If he can stand, I can stand. And you know why I know you can stand? I'm preaching you everything I believe. What I'm telling you is what I believe. This is what got me standing. I ain't standing on nothing different than what I'm telling y'all. I ain't believing. I ain't telling y'all this, and I got a secret other agenda of belief in my heart. I'm telling you what I believe. I'm telling you what I'm living. This is what's got me standing. So it wouldn't make sense to tell you nothing less. 13:17 operating. 13:7 first. I'll get ready to let y'all go in 13:17. I'll be reading, they call Hebrews 13:7. Listen to the book.
Remember them.
That's all I'm trying to tell them. Do what now?
Remember them.
You said remember what TV show?
Remember them.
Remember your mom and your daddy now? And your brothers and sisters?
Which have the rule over you.
What else happened?
Who have spoken unto you the debar of Elohim.
I remember when my mom used to tell me a bird in the hand beat two in the bush. I'll never forget it. And my mama used to tell me, my dad tell you, when you put a top on top of a jar, when you're trying to do preserve, tighten it all the way down, or you're going to start getting the mold and stuff going to go around. What did it say again, 13:7?
Remember them which have the rule over you.
Yeah, because my dad and mama rule over me too.
Who have spoken unto you the debar of Elohim.
Dad just told me he wasn't talking about my mom and dad. But I remember about putting that top on that real tight. I remember the bird in the hand, two in the bush. That's not what they told me to remember. Somebody need to remember who done taught me the Devours. They done spoke to me the Devours. Listen what I told you.
Whose amunah.
Whose faith.
Follow.
Considering what?
The end of their conversation.
I'm telling y'all at the end, you're going to die. You're going to burn forever. If you don't get yourself right and you don't get yourself saved, you're going to burn forever. Y'all better consider it. You better consider it. I'm just telling you the truth. You ain't going to make it. At least I'm honest with you. Listen, I made a change based off of what I'm teaching y'all. This is what's helping me. This is what's got me standing. My confidence in this man. All right, I don't know what to tell you. Pick me up at verse 17. Listen.
Obey them.
Who?
Obey them.
That do what? Have the
rule over you.
Talking about my mom and dad again. Because I don't care how old you get, that's still your mom and your dad. Y'all been told that? Whoever had their mom and dad tell them that, boy, I don't care how old you get, I'm still going to be your mom and dad. Now they tell you, boy, I don't care if you get 100, I'm going to still be older than you. You be thinking, you're going to be dead. But you don't tell them that. If I live to be 100, there's no way you're going to be on that planet. You can't tell them that, slap you in your mouth, and they'll outlive you for that. But in your mind, you thinking, but you'll be dead. Ain't that right? Listen, he said, obey them that have the
rule over you.
Y'all hear that? That's Shah over you. Shah. That have the rule over you. And
submit yourselves.
You got to be talking about on your job because your boss rule over you too. And your supervisor and the lead man. Tell me what make me know what he's talking about.
For they watch for your nefash.
Now, how many you deal with my supervisor and the lead man on my job? And my mama. They watching for my soul. As they
that must give account.
That
they may do it with shusha
and
not with grief.
For that
is unprofitable for you.
Last thing you want to do and have the Isha Elohim is heavy with you. And he got to get that report to Elohim. That you have actually grieved me. You have actually just drawn me out. That you are actually one of the worst members I've ever seen in my life. He said, that's not going to be good for you. That can't work out good for you. It does not make sense for that to work out for you. Which means it will work to your benefit to make sure you follow that thing the way you're supposed to. This ain't come give me money, come buy me cookie, come buy me drink. Nobody told you about buying. That's what people thinking. I'm going to buy him something, I'm going to give him something. You can't buy yourself with no gift. It's a gift blinded eyes. That's going to be bad. Say you blind my eye and you a member on your way to hell. But you done blinded my eye with the gift. That ain't working for you. You still going to be damned. Use your head. Your servitude toward me is you obeying this book and doing what you need to do for your soul salvation. That's all you're required to do. You ain't required to pick up and tote and carry me or my family. You are required to obey this book. That's the only requirement you got. You ain't got no requirement of kissing my behind and being in my face. You are required to make sure you do things that please Elohim. That way you're going to abound more and more. A lot of times people get stuff twisted. I need to say something sweet, say something nice. Man, you ain't required to do that. I don't want it anyway. I want your obedience. That's all I want you to do. You be obedient and make sure you get in the mouth cool. That'll be enough for me. That's good.